Hello everyone and welcome back to 24+1 The Amber Wars. Quick reminder before we get started, Fortnite's... Nope, fuck.
Follow me on Twitter. It's Dick.
Hello everyone and welcome back
to... I think it's an @ I don't think it's a hashtag. Follow me on the Twitch.
Nope, it's an @
Yeah.
Now you can yell, "Don't @ me, bro."
Go to your profile.
Don't @ me. Wait, this is my profile?
No, where?
I'm right here. I'm on my home.
I know how Twitter works.
I wanna die.
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah.
Hello everyone
It's just
and welcome
says
back
Ryan.
to The Amber Wars. Quick reminder before we get started this evening that if you're going to E2-E4, hit up row C, table 8. Rebecca will be tabling. Come buy her merch. Many of us will be there. I just volunteered to DM at the TTRPG floor because, I don't know, I figured I'd get bored between panels, so come see me there.
Yay!
Also, go to threadmancer.com and use the promo code AMBERWARS for free shipping on all orders over $25. So, last time. Having arrived in the scenic countryside on the edge of Heaven's Gate in Dinar, you all took in your surroundings and decided to head east on the main road to make for the coast and get out of Dinar as soon as possible. As you traveled, you came across all manner of all manner of traveler headed towards Heaven's Gate. Monks, clerics, paladins, knights, and merchants all seem to be moving toward the capital city. As many of you attempted to use your magic, you realized that you did not have access to most of your spells. As you moved the other way, you also noticed a distinct lack of massive black rift in the sky to the north. As you continued on, wondering the implications of what this could mean, you were savagely attacked by 3 young halfling children, Justinia, Travers, and Griffey, and their big shaggy sheepdog, Cliff. After a brief conflict and confrontation, they agreed to help you lead you down the road to their village, a place called Cropfield. Deciding to take in the evening activities, you gathered in one of the many inns and taverns, and Desmond, Ira, Fenric all proceeded to imbibe the local specialty, a dark red beer with 2 shots of a very powerful rye whiskey dropped in. Roland found himself only slightly tipsy and managed to head to bed without too much incident. Desmond and Fenric partied on, while Ira passed out and was promptly Sharpie-dicked. Kismet and Theon decided to not deal with any of that and sat outside at one of the cafes eating bread and their local artisan whipped butters, and began to discuss the ramifications of the rift and what their next move should be. As they did so, they were approached by a large human astride a massive horse who introduced himself as Vic. After a brief interaction, he bade them good night, went to find an inn, and you all leveled up.
Oh yeah.
I didn't finish leveling up.
Yes.
I did all of my leveling up.
I forgot to pick a new
I
spell.
leveled. Guys, my passive perception now is like,
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's pretty.
It's pretty high.
Hey,
It's pretty high.
John,
Yes,
we
yes.
didn't roll the big foam die that we usually do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we did into...
Off camera.
All right, here, that's 16 for me.
That was your best roll.
13.
13.
That was really good.
I got
I'm
a 16
impressed.
though, so.
Yeah. Fucking got him, John.
17.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
What the hell?
Stunts.
Try it again.
Yeet Bigly.
Oh god.
Whoa, no! That's a crit one.
We're doing so well.
Yeah, that's what I do best. Doing well.
What?
17.
Hey!
All right.
6.
Nice.
6.
Oh, yeah, nice.
That's half of what.
Here's Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
I cocked 4.
Cocked for what?
God damn it! I was about to say it.
Brian's Twitter hasn't shown up yet. It's too new.
I'm too fresh.
You cannot
Coming out of the
follow
factory.
Ryan.
My Twitter is baby fresh.
It's
Ooh.
exclusive.
That's a good display name.
Yeah.
Baby fresh. Oh my god.
Do I put it in quotes? How do I?
Oh
yeah,
no.
you just write baby fresh.
Just
Oh,
baby
yeah.
fresh.
Is
All
it
one
Ryan
word.
Baby Fresh or just baby?
Baby
Just baby
fresh.
fresh.
Okay, cool.
I
I
mean,
don't
you
know
could-
how Twitter works.
You could put Ryan Baby Fresh.
You could.
That works too.
But baby fresh is better. As the sun begins to rise in Cropfield,
Fresh.
despite some of your party's condition, you all hear a large amount of commotion coming from the village's main street. The clamor all seems to be centered around a massive shipment of white and blue flowers arriving in a cart. What
Is
would you
this
like
in
to
the
do?
morning?
This is the next morning, yes.
Are we awake?
So in all of the
It is
inns,
very loud
Am I alive?
all the way down the streets.
I'm
except
asleep.
for probably Kismet.
I wake up. Oh my God, my head. I have to go use the restroom. Quit yelling.
Ryan, bring me a bowl for my cookies, please.
Cookie bowl.
While you're up. I said at me.
Tweet him.
I can't find your fucking Twitter.
That was so kismet.
I feel like it's.
That's so kismet.
It's the future I can see. It's so
Oh, there he is.
mysterious to me.
Baby Ryan Fresh.
Did you find him?
Yep. I just followed him.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Searching him.
Jesus Christ.
I'll just find him through
So
your
this
followers.
is this episode.
This episode, we're just going to do some Twitter stuff.
I need to remember what my login is. So I haven't done it for like a year.
Oh, you have a
I'm gonna
Twitter?
look out the window.
I think so.
Roland, as you look out the window.
There's somebody here who is not Ryan.
I'm hobbling to the window. It takes me a long time because my speed is halved.
That's fair. Looking out the window, what you guys easily see is several large carts full of these small white flowers with long stems have started getting unloaded by the citizens, and they're getting woven into garlands and wreaths and flower crowns, and the general bustle around the city seems to be very excited.
Is it Garland Day? I'm asleep.
Is
I guess
there?
I'm not asleep.
Is it a celebration day?
It certainly looks like it. Like, this seems like
Would I, a native of the area, know what day it is?
you do not recognize this celebration. It doesn't seem to correspond with anything that you would be aware of.
John, didn't you know? It's Fenric's birthday.
It's Fenric's birthday.
Oh!
They wheel out the big marble statue of Fenric.
It's just 6 feet tall,
Yeah.
but it's huge.
To them, it's awe-inspiring.
Thank you. Pause.
Oh, my head! My aching head. I'm back from the restroom and my
It's the sound
head's
it makes
still...
when Desmond pees.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not good. He needs to see a doctor.
It was like Cookie Crunch.
I
Oh
have,
god, I'm
Straight
the
up.
doctor!
Ah!
I have kidney stones.
I did at you.
But yes,
nice.
I added you as well.
I couldn't find you.
Oh no, I don't think I have a Twitter.
Because you don't know how to spell my last name.
What would you, those
No.
of you who are looking out the window, like to do?
I found.
I'm asleep.
I don't really want to go out.
Can we stay in all day? That sounds nice. John, I hope you didn't have an adventure
I
plan.
need to recover another point of
Oh, no,
exhaustion.
I actually didn't write anything for this week's notes, so I figured, yeah, if you guys just want to sleep, we can just RP that.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna roll to snore.
Success.
Fuck. Oh, it's 18 at night.
You
So
snore.
everybody
Pretty.
looks happy, right?
Yes.
Oh god.
I walk up to the window at this point.
I'm not happy.
Okay, yeah.
What
I-
exhaustion
can I-
level are you guys at? Are
Yeah,
you still at
3.
3?
A 2.
I was at 4.
Yeah, it took a long rest.
Did I get any? I don't.
I think you saved all of them because you're constituted as fuck.
But yeah, I'm constantly fuck. I was like, I think I'm
You're
fine.
just story hungover.
Yeah. I push open the. Wait, can I open
Oh
up
no,
my window?
Ira's not hungover. I want to make that clear. He's fine. He's pretending to be fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was like,
Well, like,
Yeah.
3-point exhaustion
He's
is
not
not
gonna
fine.
be like. He's not gonna be like.
You have
rolling
borderline
around on the
alcohol
ground.
poisoning.
He's like acting like everything is normal.
Push open the
Is it
windows
normal?
or open it up. I just yell out the window, "Be quiet!"
Go ahead. Make a persuasion check.
The whole festival's done.
That is going to be. Sorry, I was in my editor because I still didn't pick my spell. Oh my god, yeah, you know.
closer are rooms?
It's gonna be over
Pretty close.
20, just so you know.
Over 20? How?
21. Yeah.
21? Okay. The group right below you, like, looks up and notices, and they, like, stare and sort of cock their heads, and then they, like, laugh and go back to doing what they were doing. They seem to try to be making an effort to be quiet. However, the rest of the street is not giving you that silence that you've asked for.
I'm gonna open up my window as well.
All right.
Are we? What floor are we on?
Second floor.
Is this a normal sized?
Mhm.
Is it a human sized establishment?
It's the windows all run fairly low in the buildings, so it
Tall
accommodates.
ceilings, but
Yeah, it's an
my eye
inn.
level.
Yeah, you can see out the window easily enough.
In a halfling town.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's the
Everything-
most of the construction here is made with the intent to accommodate both the halfling and dwarvish population as well as like the humans and elves.
I'm gonna open up the window and yell down. Hey, fuck! Hey, what's going on down there?
One of the youths beneath the window go, "Today,
Oh, are you mocking me?
no, good sir. Why today is the final day of the week of renewal.
Oh, okay. What are you guys doing?
We're putting up the wreaths to decorate to usher in a new era." Just kidding, that's what my mum says. We're just making the town look pretty for the celebration.
Just kidding, that's what my mom says. When's the celebration?
This evening is the final night of the celebration.
Okay. Is it... Who's all going to be here?
Everyone's going to be here.
Everyone from the town?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, except for the 4 delegates.
The what?
Do you, sir? Are you aware of this most holy holiday? Which has come into our purview somewhat recently, yet is held as most sacred of all?
Well, if it's recent... Is this an annual thing?
You have no idea.
I've asked. Is this annual?
It is now! It's the first one!
It's the first... Okay, Oh. Well, then... No, I don't know about... Not if it's the first one.
Well, it's the... Look, right, I'll give you the breakdown since you seem to be sort of out of town.
This is...
He's like a small, like
yelling.
ruby-cheeked lad. It's the day where we celebrate Commander Othis, who laid down his life so that the evils of Kor would be stopped.
The evils of
Core.
Kor to the north.
Did you just lean out his
Do you recall the giant rift?
No, we're sharing a room, I assume.
You were all given your own rooms.
we were
if you
all giving
wanted.
her.
No, we woke up in the same room.
Oh, because Desmond kind of got you upstairs, didn't he?
I have no idea how
Potentially, yeah, you did.
all I remember is being at the table. That's me, Anne. That's all I remember.
Oh.
I got distracted. What was that? So they're celebrating...
Othis.
Celebrating the
Othis'
sacrifice of Commander Othis, who laid down his life that we may live.
I am definitely listening to all of this out the window, though.
Who started this?
Why, the 12 in the capital, they named it a holiday not a fortnight ago when we decided that we should honor his sacrifice for keeping us safe.
I just love like the quiet laughing at yourself.
Is that a Lollipop Guild reference?
Got him.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yes, of course. Any other questions? I'm here to help. I'm very helpful.
Oh,
I have a question.
Yes!
Can you be quiet?
I am incapable of speaking in any tone other than this, sir. It is quite a nightmare for my classmates.
What do I have near me in the room? Is there like a tomato?
There's
Or
a
a vase.
there's a Bible.
I will throw a Bible at this child.
Go ahead and make a ranged throw.
What kind of Bible?
Bible of the 12.
15.
15.
How dexterous is this ruddy chief yield?
It strikes him on the forehead.
How big's the Bible?
Oh, it's a pretty hefty book.
It's the Book of Othis.
My knowledge source.
It bludgeons him in the face and goes, "Oh! Why would you, Mama?
You've done a crime.
Mother!
You're a child now.
That
You're a
man
child
threw a
now.
book at me!"
I did a hit.
You see an angry-looking halfling woman come stumbling over. Did you throw a book at my son?
No, he stepped in front of where I was throwing the book.
Why are you throwing books out of windows?
Because I was trying to spread the good word.
That is not how you spread the word. You do it through your actions, sir. You do not hurl books at children.
I thought it was a good
I have a
action.
good mind to call the town guard on you, sir.
Isn't hurling an action?
I'm gonna pop up.
Wait,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
Pop up.
Hold
Please
on.
stop.
At this point,
I'm like around him.
Please stop.
Ira slithers up.
I look out the window like,
Ira? Ira is like as green around the gills as he can possibly
Oh no,
be.
he's fine. I'm fine.
I just my trunk drops, my ears drop when she says, "I'll call the town guard."
And I was like, don't do that.
And I throw money out the window. I throw like 15 gold out the window.
Go make a persuasion check with advantage.
oh my god.
Oh,
How much damage is a gold coin do?
That's a
Super
19 total.
19. She like starts scooping up the gold around the floor and she's like, "Alright, we'll forget it this time, but you better watch out, buddy boy."
I'm like, I'm
The
sorry.
child?
Not the mom.
That was the mother.
I yell,
I'm sorry.
She's being nice now because there's gold. Well, alright, sir. Be about your business, I guess. Don't throw any more books at children. I feel like that's not something I should have to tell you as an adult. But, okay, is that alright with you?
Just be quieter. Some of us have drank too much daddy juice. And
Oh,
now
can't
they're-
handle your liquor, hey?
Why do you assume that's what daddy juice is?
If it's something else,
Are you still in the window?
I don't
I probably slump back down now.
collapse back to the floor.
Yeah.
when you hear daddy juice, he's like, oh.
That's so close to home.
Oh my god.
Very good, sir. Well, have a good day. Good luck having any quiet at all. It's a, festival. All day is a festival.
I'm so sad I missed all of this.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I'm trying to think about what I can do magically to potentially help myself.
It's called
Sleep.
It is called silence. Is the spell you're looking for?
But also,
I also have
will
sleep.
it work?
Yeah, no, silence is you just create like a bubble.
No.
Right?
But
Will
then I
it
don't
work?
cast it.
No, I can't
Oh
cast
fuck!
any shit.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Yeah.
You're right. I got a new spell and I probably won't be able to cast it.
Don't I have? I don't know. I might be able to have that.
Kismet.
I'm going with this
Uh
spell,
huh. I missed
sure.
all of that.
There
How
is
far
a
away?
muted. A pause.
That's not fucking gonna wake me up.
Kismet.
Maybe Trevor
Are we
goes
down
and
the hall?
pause at the
Are
door.
we down the hall?
No, Kismet's in another inn.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, I missed all of this.
Fenric's pissed when he finds out half the people didn't sleep in the rooms.
Yeah. I spent you guys spent a lot of gold for a night out, in the scale of what a regular person would spend.
It's fine. This is fine. I.
Maybe Trevor goes and scratches at the door.
He
Hey.
and then yeah, there we go. Say I've got maths now. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, Matt.
did you lock your door when you went to bed?
No.
There's like
Survival.
the slowest doorknob turn humanly possible.
Oh, baby Ryan. Oh,
You just
she's
see like
okay.
the face of Theon. You don't see, but the face of Theon just.
Theon's nose.
Oh.
Kiss me. Kiss me.
No.
There's something going on in the street.
No.
There's a bunch of people gathering around with flowers.
No.
I know. Like something weird's going on. I don't know what it is.
I would prefer to stay in bed.
I think we might want to get out of here.
Okay. Fair.
Just
I'll roll out of bed eventually.
I brought up a bagel. Is that anything?
Oh. Okay. I do roll out of bed onto the floor.
He like holds the bagel. Got some schmear on there.
I grab it from the floor.
You just like slither over.
Yes.
We slither in this party. We don't walk. We slither.
Yes. You're all snacks. I don't know exactly what this is. I have no idea what this festival could be, but there's like everyone is outside.
Everyone in town or everyone?
I think the town.
Okay.
I haven't looked that far down the street though. It could be everyone.
You haven't looked far enough to notice if there's more than a town's worth of people outside.
You are correct, yes. I just looked out the window and saw a mighty clamor.
Okay.
Roland, what are you up to?
I've been listening through the window to most of this.
Listening through the window. You have like a little
Creep.
bye-bye bird
Yes.
thing going on.
I'll go downstairs and just check out the the tavern part of the inn.
Sure. The same bartender is down there. It looks like he's setting the chairs back out and putting some place settings out for any breakfast rush that may come in. Ah, so you survived. How are your friends doing?
I'm sure they'll fall down the stairs eventually. You wouldn't happen to have any orange juice here, would you?
Orange juice? Of course we have orange juice.
God.
I heard it killed a dragon.
That's ridiculous.
I'll take a glass of that.
Very good. Here you go. He pours just like a tumbler of orange juice and slides it across the bar to you. So, you guys sticking around for the festival here, or are you partaking in another part of the country?
Well, I must admit we're rather new around here. What sort of festival is it?
Oh, it's the celebration of the week of renewal when they sort of. Well, a lot of the week is spent like fasting and giving up offerings to the 12, and then at the end of the week, we just throw a big party. There's supposed to be a pretty important cleric in every town, so we're pretty excited about it. We do send off a specific group. They actually have sort of like a random picking of citizens from each town to go to Heaven's Gate to sort of represent the different villages and cities to sort of put on a face for the town. And we got 4 and Low Lake only got 2. And some random halfling outside goes, "Yeah, fuck Low Lake," and keeps walking. So our 4 delegates should be taking off sometime soon. The cleric who's supposed to bless their journey is here in town before he takes off. But yeah, that's pretty much the goings on. There's gonna be a bunch of food and music and singing and such.
That sounds very interesting. I'll wait for my compatriots, but for now I suppose I'll watch some of the goings-ons.
Very good. Well, have a fun time, and you guys ended up needing to stay another night. Just let me know.
That we will do.
Very good, sir. And he goes back to cleaning up a cup because that's what all bartenders do when they're standing idle.
Back to his idle animation.
Oh Oh, you guys said that at the same time. That's really dorky.
No, adorkable.
It's Poland.
It's Poland.
This is
Everyone knows
so
Poland.
That's
Ding.
We're gonna get hashtag Poland trending now that Ryan's on Twitter.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's gonna be my only tweets are Poland.
Great, now I gotta fucking make a Twitter just so I can keep up with the canon that you guys are.
We've tweeted about Poland before.
That's true.
Absolutely. With strangers.
Kismet, as you and Theon eventually make your way out onto the street, you can see that it is just absolutely bustling with food vendors and some street musicians. Most of the populace seems to be concentrating on hanging up the long strips of garland all the way down the road into the street.
I am definitely wearing my sunglasses.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's very bright.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a hangover or anything, but I'm
wanna
like,
go
fuck this.
Right.
All right, we can say you have all.
I
Those of you who would like to.
First, I had wanted to go over to their room.
Oh, okay.
Before we all went down.
Sure.
I go over and knock on the door.
There's a knock at your door.
Ah! What is going? What? I have thrown enough gold.
Stop yelling! Stop yelling, please.
I open up the door, and I throw 5 gold.
Oh, be quiet.
He catches it in his mouth.
Like
I'm
a
sitting
dog.
on the floor. I'm just sitting on the floor.
This is great. See this, and I this is exactly why I came. Do you two know the value of gold in this world?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
He
people.
does.
If
Sit
I
down. Shut up.
I sit down.
I love hungover.
So, this isn't a very rich place. You shouldn't be throwing around as much gold as you have been.
I know this.
You have
can I
other. I'm
leave?
not talking.
Can I leave?
No.
All right.
But okay, at that same note, you actually know the value of gold with it. You haven't really proven otherwise, but
Why don't you ask me in character
okay.
instead of metagaming?
Oh,
Said we talked about it
I'm
before.
swimming in my gold bath.
But okay, so you've been here, so you know how gold. I'm
Yes.
confused.
I lived here for a little while.
Okay, just thought I'd check.
Yes.
I don't know. You lie all the time. I can't.
I don't
can't get
lie.
straight.
Ever.
Said the liar. So here's what you're gonna need to know.
you're gonna need to know.
Oh, yes, this is what everyone learns. And I catalog the price of things.
The
that
average
he
price
will-
of the
A gallon of
banana.
milk.
Yeah, you need
loaf
to
of
know.
bread, gallon of milk, gallon of gas.
When you order a meal at a restaurant, you should not tip 20 gold. Please, for the love of God.
But what if the service was really good?
If it was really, really good, you give them 1. Unless we're at a really, really fancy place,
What's the percentage? What's a normal percent tip?
probably about 20,
25.
25. It depends.
Being really generous.
What is the average base rate of pay in this society? Do they get well?
I don't
See,
know this country.
It really,
It could be
it
shit.
really depends on. See, like I said, we're in a small village right now, so it's not
Hey, is
as
there an
high.
exchange
If we
rate
go,
from gold between countries in this place? Or is it all the same?
John.
He's getting a book.
No, keep going.
A beer out of the shelf.
Well, Ira, wait, were you able to exchange all of your souls for gold before we left?
No, I gave them to you.
Wait, you gave me the souls?
Yes, you have them in a jar, and I've seen you letting them out pretty often.
You brought, wait, you brought them.
Wait.
You bought them, right?
You bought them off of
I
me
have
for,
been very drunk for a while now.
600 gold, and then you've been letting them out, which I don't really care about because they're useless here.
Sounds right.
Anyways, their exchange rate
Let me
is
check
gold
my
the same in dinar as it is in core.
For the most part, Fenric, you would know yes.
Yeah.
It's
It'd be more like city level, like wealth level of like a.
yeah. If you're in a
region.
place that's doing very well, then you would be aware that the prices are probably going to be a little bit higher. Whereas in your like the towns and villages and things will be a little bit cheaper, and then the money itself, pretty much in the entire northern continent, is accepted across borders. They each have their own different iconography on the coins, but like the coin is made of the same material and weighs the same, so there's no real difference as far as that goes.
How many souls did I buy from you last night?
750? Somewhere thereabouts. 760.
Alright, I'm gonna assume I've got like 700 left.
Because you left.
You did let some out.
Did I leave the thing open while I went to bed?
I did not notice. Do
Okay.
you know where you put the jar?
I mean, I don't think there's much use for this.
No, you might as well.
Maybe I'll trade them to a priest for more Bibles to throw at children.
Yeah, that. Can you?
That seems
would
wise.
Would it be worth? Can they use these souls for anything here?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, we'll find out.
Maybe
I
you should
guess.
ask Theon and not just give it away.
Where
Or
is
trade-
Theon, anyways?
That's a good question. I go to the rooms that I bought. Actually, I want to check to see if I can find the rooms that I bought.
Sure, go ahead and make an investigation check
God damn.
with disadvantage.
Motherfucker. It's a 4.
4.
I knock on some random
Knock
doors.
some random doors. Most of the responses are "fuck off."
No. Huh, looks like they didn't stay here.
What?
That's shit.
The average cost of living per
Okay.
month, by the way, is about 30 to 35 gold pieces for a middle of the road.
So gold a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, roughly.
Are
So
they
that
dead?
gets you 3 square meals and a place to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I live a life of luxury.
So,
I say
But-
in my stained clothes.
yes. So
How much gold do you have, Desmond?
Getting down there.
You did.
178.
Oh, okay.
But that's not
No,
bad. Like,
no.
that's
all right for where you are.
yeah. I started this adventure in this town apparently with like 700.
Yep.
Yes.
That's-
and then you give
That's a lot of gold.
So, yeah. So in general, you shouldn't have more.
believe
You
it.
shouldn't spend more than like a gold on like.
A day?
Yeah, maybe we'll keep it to that, and then maybe follow Roland's lead if
Really
they're
like this. I
gonna-
like the strategic
spend
and
it-
financial literacy.
Yeah, it's
great.
we really tried to keep a low profile, and
Fenric?
instead last night we went buck wild, and it was great. Don't
I
get me wrong.
felt my profile was very low.
Henrik,
Yes,
I really
when we were-
appreciate this advice.
Ira has a
and
bunch of dicks drawn all over his face still, by the
Still,
way.
yeah. No one
Every-
has said anything to
Wait,
me.
Yeah.
no, I didn't. I gotta make a con save. Yep, I haven't laughed. I keep shooting like glances, like I don't meet your eyes. I just look at like your face, and I don't know why.
Fenric is staring at your neck for some reason.
I look at Fenric and I'm just like, I appreciate this advice so much that I feel like I should compensate you in some way. Here's 20 gold.
See, this is great. I appreciate. I will take the 20 gold next time. It should probably be like
$2,000.
1. Maybe next time more like 1 gold.
So you don't want this gold?
Nope, I already
He
have it.
doesn't want it. Don't
It's in
give
my
it to him.
inventory.
Wait, so you do want my gold?
Yes, I already took it.
Oh, okay.
This I'm trying to teach
I-
you a lesson.
Well, no, this is a good lesson. I should pay for valuable service.
Yes, pay. Next time you want to pay for a valuable service, make it 1 gold.
All right,
If you're gonna pay more than 1 gold, ask one of us first.
all right. Sounds good to me.
Great. I have 1, 2, 3,
Ask
4
him.
gold.
Nice.
I have a lot.
Proceed to me just spending 1 gold on everything I did.
Where's the bathroom? I have 1 gold.
There's $100. Thanks for telling me where the shitter is.
I mean, he's gonna run out eventually.
No,
Sure.
wait. Actually, I broke a bunch of gold into a bunch of
Silver.
Yeah,
silver
you
and
did-
copper.
you did get it broken
for
down.
you.
Yeah, no, I've got like 108 silver here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So if it's a small thing like that, would maybe just go like a silver?
Oh, a silver.
Yeah.
I'm really bored of this conversation, so I'm just gonna start
Well,
wandering
it's
out.
too. It's,
No, that's fair. I'm also bored of this conversation.
I don't say that.
How
You're
much?
just
Do,
gonna-
Just leave.
how much do I leave for housekeeping? Like 5 silver?
Depends. Did you shit on the bed?
I look at the bed.
Are you
Eyes
exhausted?
are
there a
low,
big
eyes are low.
I'm trying to figure out how to rectify this.
I'll show you how to rectify this.
I guess make a retrospective Constitution save.
Oh yeah, I'm good at those.
Are you exhausted?
Oh, I'm not.
He doesn't
It's
even
a-
have
it's
a
a
real
9.
hangover.
Oh well.
Eyes
No,
are
you're-
low.
you're
Still low.
okay.
I feel like
You got a
Snooze.
shit right now, but
I've got to go.
Now that you mention.
I've got to go downstairs.
No paying people for answering your questions.
Roland at this point, Kismet and Theon have made their way into the inn where you are sort of drinking your orange juice.
I made Theon stop to get me one of those cones of mini donuts.
he like rolled his eyes, but reluctantly does so.
I
Hell
think
yeah.
we need 10 more minutes of me making sure that this is.
I just want to make sure you understand.
So we show up and I have a cone full of mini donuts and my sunglasses
And
are
they
on.
like threw a flower crown onto Theon, which he was like
Oh,
politely
that'd
wearing.
be so cute on him.
He's got like
Yeah.
face, not happy, but respecting the local culture.
That's gonna get drawn.
Roland, hello.
Morning. They have orange juice here, if you're interested.
I'll take one. Do you drink citrus?
I have a mouthful of donuts. I don't answer.
I will take an orange juice and I guess a chocolate milk.
Hell yes!
Bartender
What?
shrugs and slides them across the bar.
Mix them together for
Oh God!
Yeah.
And I'm going to drink this and die.
No!
Hey, it's orange and chocolate. It's a
Yeah,
thing.
it's a,
Delicacy.
Dreamsicle chocolate.
milk!
so good.
I don't know.
Downstairs,
Sam.
the three of you can very easily hear the loud conversation about finances. He's up all the way. I can flip him over now.
Sam, bring the mic a little closer to your mouth, just like a tiny bit. Now talk.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. It was just a little too far.
How about this? Is
Perfect.
This good?
You
I-
sound like Air Force.
that
Breaker,
good?
breaker.
Air Force what?
Wah, 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 wah.
Charlie's on our tail.
That's the only name of a plane.
It's the only plane I could think
This
of.
Only
sounds
Charlie's.
like Air Force One.
You sound like Donald Trump with a microphone stuffed in his mouth.
I thought you were gonna say ass.
Actually,
What's the
That's
difference?
I thought those were tacks at first.
You're not wrong.
So I guess I'm stumbling down the stairs into
Yes.
this.
I'm eating mini donuts.
Breakfast area.
Unless you are
and then we
needing,
come down.
requiring a shit, you have all regrouped.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll go do that.
Arrogant's happening
Occupied.
upstairs.
We're going together. No, we're gonna go together. We do everything together.
That's what buddies do.
It's our friends too.
Are we stacking shits again?
No,
Again?
not that. We'll take turns, but I think you need a buddy. I think you need a buddy.
Wait,
What?
is it one person finishes, the other one goes, or are you like back and forth?
No,
stagger?
not back
No,
and
what
forth.
you do is you go and then you throw the toilet paper in the trash can. The other person goes and throws the toilet paper in the trash can. So it looks like one massive dump was taken by one person.
The line between Desmond and Ryan is officially gone.
So, right, time out.
Called shit stacking, John.
So when you go into like a gas station and the previous occupant has not shat or flushed their shit, do you just go, nice, I'll contribute?
No.
There was a little bit too long
you
of a
hesitated
hesitation.
just long enough to
I
concern me.
hesitated to think about my poop schedule, and I'm just like, I'm very regular. I know when and where I'm going to poop because of the time of day, and like I plan my poops.
Okay, all right. Sorry,
The best part
continuing.
is,
To shit
that's on
sack.
mine now.
Yes.
I do it at work,
I don't
so
think
I
I
get paid
want
for it.
to go
Smart.
with you anymore.
Smart.
Time back in.
Yep. Time in. You're all back together. Some of you have just pooped.
Sure.
I explain the information on this whole festival thing that I got from bartender dude.
All right.
2.
I help with.
You losers.
Nice.
That's what I said. All right.
I help with the information provided by Ruddy Cheek Boy,
Wait.
by Ruddy Lad.
What?
Are you there? Are we all there now?
Yes.
Yes.
They
Yeah,
said
How
you've all-
miserable
pooping is
do they
done.
look?
Looks like a stiff wit. Well, make a performance check to see how well you're holding it together.
Do I
suppose.
have disadvantage?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna
Make
pretend
that
to be
fail,
fine as
baby.
well.
Oh no.
I'm gonna
you
pretend to
get
look
a
bad.
Okay.
9.
A 9. Okay. Ira looks pretty rough.
Also, I have dicks on my face.
Yes.
Okay.
No, still no one has addressed
Yeah,
this to me.
Not no. Sorry, that is a 6 for my performance.
And you are trying to look like you are suffering.
Yeah, like that I'm suffering, but I'm
Okay,
totally
so
fine.
Desmond looks like he's mocking Ira. Oh, me too. Oh, the light sensitivity.
Oh god, it's so bright. The children are loud. I throw books at them.
That was a 14.
A 14.
Just trying to look like normal.
You're a little bit pale, but it could just be because you just woke up.
I look at you and I pull the sunglasses off and I'm like, you look like you need these more than me.
Thank you.
Give them back.
Ira,
Soon.
you look like dick. I mean, shit.
Give them back soon.
Come on.
I will tackle you to take them back if you don't.
Okay.
Can you explain how much of dicks are being covered up by the sunglasses? Is there one that comes in over here and comes out over here?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I was thinking like a teardrop.
Yeah, no,
This is
that's-
the dicks he's killed.
There's
Yeah,
there's
that's
one.
how you think
it's
he's
filled in.
murdered.
There's one that starts here and then wraps up and is coiled on your cheek, and then a bunch of small ones around it. Then there's one that runs down the center of your nose, like a nose guard on a helmet.
Dick going up and the balls are your nostrils.
That.
Ooh, that's better. Yeah. Ooh, it's got like a little spray.
Yeah.
Right
That's
on
what I
the
get for
forehead.
trying to save the children.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, I did lend you my sunglasses.
Cool. Thank you.
You have advantage on being cool in front of teens.
Listen, I already had advantage on that.
Not right now.
So now you have just a straight up and down roll.
Great.
Ira, you got a little schmutz. And I wipe the corner of your mouth with a rag. Got it.
Anyway,
Fantasizing.
so
I
I
don't like it.
stuff more donuts in my mouth and I'm like,
Wait, we could do that? I stuffed donuts in my mouth.
no, I have
Kismet
a
got
cone
them
of
in
donuts.
Yeah.
Word.
Kismet, can I have a donut?
They're on the street if you want to buy them.
I passed one
I
mini
want
donut
bacon.
to Fenric.
They're like a descending.
Yep.
You give him the small. You take off the one above it and then give him the smallest one.
I want bacon.
I thought you were talking to Theon. I was like,
I am talking to Theon. He knew where the donuts were.
they're on the street. You can buy food
Anyone
on the
else?
street. There's food.
Bacon.
Would you like to
Probably.
learn how much
I
donuts
didn't really
cost?
pay attention. I
Yeah,
had a bacon.
probably 1 gold.
I have an important question for everybody that heard Roland explain the festival situation.
So all of us.
Wait,
I mean, I can't say for all of you.
give me 1 second.
Heard
and I
or
walked
listening?
to the bar and I ordered the same drink I ordered last night.
The bartender says, "Are you sure? Not to talk myself out of a sale." How
I
do you-
wink and
why
I'm
are
like,
you-
yeah, it's fine.
Okay. He
How
pours-
much is your drink? And I look over at Roland like expected.
Roland!
Oh, Roland's
2
friend,
silver.
Fenric. Sorry.
Frederick. 2 silver pieces.
2 silver pieces. So here is 3 silver pieces. That other one is for you.
Thank you, good sir. What is this? Slides it across the
This is
counter.
normal interaction.
Am I being punked?
You're being secret shopped.
Yes.
Can I see an ID?
I rolled a 20 on my con save while
Okay.
I'm just sitting here sipping the same thing. I was-
Desmond just glug, glug, glug.
Was I?
Or you probably
That
feel
was like right
ill.
there, right?
Yeah, like I was making eye contact
Yeah.
with you.
I
I
was
was
watching.
I am not looking at him.
Just
Like not don't want to smell it. That's the point I'm at.
That was perfect. 100%. Great job.
Barks.
Great job.
Hair of the Allfather, and I slam some more back.
as you guys are
But what is
Me?
the festival?
speaking.
As you guys are burping.
As you guys are burping.
Kismet. What's the festival about?
You heard the same explanation I did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, well then I'm not explaining it to you.
All right.
Wait, didn't you hear the youth explain it?
What?
The one that you hit with the Bible.
No, I was more
You
focused
threw a
on.
book at a kid?
I
Is
was
this
mo-
the bartender?
Yes.
No,
I
no,
threw gold at him in a later second.
You're a pervert, sir. Get out of my bar.
Fine. I step into the sidewalk and I look into the bar.
He just glares at you.
I take out a gold and I throw it at him.
Through the window? Or
Through
at the
I
window?
assume it's like
doorway.
saloon door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did as well. So, yes.
And then I take a step back.
It's like, fine. You bought my silence. For now.
I'm just eating donuts.
So it's for Othis. This Othis guy.
Yes.
Yeah, big question there. That's what I wanted to talk
It's your
about.
brother. Yeah.
Theon makes the face that Kismet made when Theon told everyone that they were half siblings.
I needed in a yes
Wait,
or a no
wait.
format.
Are we supposed to be saying that?
Oh shit, that's right.
So yeah. So
But
did we,
not really.
Did we ever explain who that was to you?
No.
When you were in a capacity
It's
to listen?
brother.
I hope we don't explain it right now in the middle of Dinar.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just cleaning all these glasses.
That's why I
La,
wanna-
la, this is the same glass.
I
La,
wonder
la, la.
if Pharaoh's aware why you shouldn't be saying.
Don't talk about it. There you go.
This is not helpful.
No, just don't.
Alright.
So my question to the table at large,
Go ahead, Kismet. It's me, Terry the talking table.
I thought our table was a criminal.
That's so bad!
so is no the festival
Poland forever.
I grabbed in the corner.
Poland forever.
We're on opposite sides of the table, just making faces at each other.
So the festival's because Othis is dead. I make like a million air quotes.
This is-
Brother oath.
I would have.
Theon is like slunk down and has his hood
I
pulled
think
up.
now I'm laughing to myself. I think this is amazing.
It
I
hurts,
would
but it's
have.
fun.
I would have launched a festival for Othis being dead as well.
Not the point that I'm trying to make.
I know. What is the point I wanted to make?
Hooray, Othis is dead.
Ding
Let's
dong,
do a
giant
festival
dick is
of
dead.
We'll go join the fucking festival.
Hell yeah.
No.
Who's up for round 2?
No. Absolutely not allowed. That will not be happening tonight.
Shut up.
So he's not.
How do you
Are you
know?
gonna tell them that?
No, I'm not gonna
Okay.
tell them that. We know because Roland knew because we all the fucking torture chamber is crying.
So, how close is the bartender standing to us?
What?
Still.
That
I
He
did.
hasn't moved.
present tense or past tense?
Maybe we get a table.
Maybe
Oh,
we
I
should.
thought we were at a table. Sorry.
I assumed you guys had sat down.
I thought we were at a
Okay.
table too.
Yes.
We should get a table.
So, this
To
is
the
some
table
interesting
at large.
conversation. No, you guys are
Okay.
not in his face talking about this. What's your passive idiocy score?
14.
Also a 22.
So, he's not.
Okay,
Correct.
why do we care?
Well, one, we unfortunately fucking apparently need him.
Why do we need it?
Did you forget everything we discussed?
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
That's fair.
We need all 3 of the siblings to defeat all
Oh,
three.
yeah,
to
yeah.
fight
yeah.
other
Phoenix's
siblings.
Yeah.
So do
versus-
we have to go
It's
rescue
family,
your
it's
sister
family
friend?
feud.
Brother? Oh, sorry.
I don't know right now, but the big question I have is, he was working for this country. He was a big deal. And now they say he's dead, but we know he's not. So why are they doing that? Seems to me like either they think he's dead, or they are the ones that have him.
Political intrigue.
Just say that. Kismet, can I have a cookie?
Yeah.
Thank you. I take a cookie.
I'm gonna go up to the. I'm gonna go back up to the bar. and the
Hello.
bartender. So, what? When did the rift vanish?
Oh, that giant.
Yeah, like the
Tear-
giant tear in the sky. Yeah.
Oh. About a year ago. It was only up for a few hours and then it disappeared.
Oh. Okay. Thanks. And I go.
Sure.
I go sit back down.
All right.
So did you guys hear that?
What is the rift?
You know, it's the things
So
that the
I-
kaiju come out
so-
of in the Pacific
so-
Ocean.
Yes.
Time out. Can we just assume backstory stuff has been told to Ira and Desmond at
Wait.
this point?
Wait, I thought, has the rift been around like a long ass time?
Yes.
When they came to a year after they died, they saw the rift.
And
now you guys are moving around and you have not seen the rift, and the
Okay.
bartender has said it's been gone for about a year.
No, that's not what I'm asking about. I'm asking about if the rift was around when I was around.
Oh.
No.
So I would not know about the rift.
Correct.
So how long ago did we wake up?
That probably would be about now, probably like 2
4.
months.
2 months.
I was gonna say like 4 to 5 weeks.
Okay.
I didn't know if time had gotten wibbly wobbly.
That's
in
what I
that.
was
Yeah.
curious.
In hell?
Yeah.
In hell, no. So probably a month and a half then.
Okay.
Okay. So it was there for a while and then now it's just gone.
Yeah, so the rift should have been up, and it was up for about like a year and a couple months.
So,
And apparently they can't see it from here.
my
so,
guess is it's the same thing that's making it so that we can't cast any spells.
Probably. That's why I was curious if it was recent or.
That's fair. That's very smart of you, Fenrir.
Oh, thanks.
Good job. I pass you a donut.
Oh man,
Oh,
Time
gee
to-
whiz!
time to hit the books.
I'm like positive reinforcement.
It looks like you have a bowl of Cookie Crisp.
That's what I said when I poured
That
when
is
I
what
poured
she
them
said
into
when
the
she
bowl.
poured it.
Mhm.
I was busy.
You're a
We were-
joke thief.
we
Do you
were-
want one?
We were Twittering.
Plagiarism.
actually.
We were twittering.
Cookie
We were,
tax.
we were
Cookie
discussing
tax.
Twitter.
I would like to leave this place.
We could have. I think
Where
we're
do you want to
probably
go?
A
Still
different,
making for the coast, right?
a different country.
How do we get to another country, though?
I would like to go
Hey, what?
up.
Core.
If we go to Duskgrave, we could charter a boat.
Yeah.
I feel like we spent a lot of time on boats recently, and that was...
That's
worry.
just you.
I'm sure God will speed up that expedition because he doesn't want to
What
deal with
about
boats
the-
anymore either.
The little man in the jar, we're still doing that.
Pulls out a
right?
couple boats.
Oh yeah, we do need to deal with that.
The little man in the what?
Jar
You know,
man.
ball in our
Jar
jar.
man.
Ball.
Yeah, the ball
The
jar.
ball jar. Wow. That was a fancy joke.
So, we deal with our ball jar.
Wait, you have one too?
This is the best thing that's ever happened.
So, but like, what are we going to do with it? Do we know of any?
I think we were trying to get to Hugo, and I think he'd be able to take care of him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's where we were going.
There's a large chance that he can't see us based on the fact that nothing can happen here. And I hate it here.
I look up and I wave, and I go, wait, shit, we don't have no idea of knowing. I look up and I flip him off.
You
Shit.
Hello, Frederick.
Send a sign.
You know, send
Knock this drink over.
Frederick just sounded like a post. Okay.
So, but really, I think that's a fine plan, though. We should really just hit the waves and catch some fresh air.
Cowabunga, dude.
And make our way over.
Desmond on a surfboard is a great visual.
I think it probably would be good to try to get out of here, and then we can find a summoning circle,
Please?
a teleportation circle.
I don't like this place, so that one.
Is this
Also vote to
the
leave.
city, the country, the plane? I don't
I don't
understand.
know.
This one, where we can't do magic, is probably a good starting
You can't do
point.
magic? Nothing happens
Mixed
because I don't have
feelings.
any cantrips.
Mixed feelings about the plane, negative feelings mostly about this area.
It used to be better. Well,
It's
I used
bad
to,
now.
I used to think it was better. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
Yes,
Let's go.
so-
character growth.
What town are we in right
You're in
now?
Cropfield right here, and you guys are proposing to go up to Duskgrave, which is a port city.
All right, let's go to Duskgrave and get ourselves a boat.
Yeah, I'm slightly worried about us trying to go and leave.
No.
There might be issues with trying to leave this place if they think that the rift has been closed for a year.
Leave this town or leave.
Leave Dinar.
Eh. We say we're going. Hold up. Is
Let's
the
go
is the
to-
Bible still in the street?
Possibly. I just.
Go grab it and we'll say we're on a mission.
All right, I go look for the Bible.
Well, yes.
All right, go and make an investigation check.
I'm
I
not.
really seem like a man who needs Jesus.
6.
A lot of people.
There's a lot of people. I don't see my Bible.
I'll
See
go,
you,
I
Bible.
want to look for it.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
With disadvantage.
I go back into the inn and go to one of the other rooms. Is there a Bible in that room?
9.
9. A lot of people.
All right, I want to look for
There's one in every.
bacon.
I come back downstairs. There was another Bible in another room. They're in every room.
Don't throw that one.
They're in
You
every
actually
room.
give it to
6 for
me.
bacon searching.
Do you want my Bible?
Fuck.
You're looking for bacon on the ground for some reason, like it's gonna be on the floor.
Floor bacon.
You're like, can't remember where you're looking for bacon or the Bible, and then you keep looking for bacon where you thought the Bible would be.
All right, Kismet. Here's the Bible.
Thank you. I take.
Hey, that's the good book.
Yep. We're going on a.
okay.
We're going on a mission. How long does it take to get to Duskgrave?
If you ride down this road, probably a day and a half.
What about like walk?
On foot?
Yeah.
Probably closer to 3 days.
Ugh.
Maybe 4. Sorry, 4
Well,
days.
our stores are.
Where did all of our mounts go?
I don't know where Terry is.
Not.
I know where Terry is.
Did we have horses? No.
No,
We
you-
ran
Oh,
into
dear.
a bunch
I'm
of
sorry.
children.
I'm sorry. That was from Monday.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
we
was.
keep losing our
Monday,
horses in
they
the
keep getting
Monday
given
gift.
mounts and
Frederick's like,
losing them.
I had this horse in a dream.
Yeah.
Guys, where are horses? What horses?
I just got so confused. And I was like, wait, but we had like an ostrich. Like, I'm so sorry.
Frederick, dream.
We just
Yes,
went through this
yeah.
whole thing where we like named all of our mounts.
I heard
Sorry,
about
was-
it.
I was very drunk.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Are people selling horses on festival day?
You could probably buy a horse or rent one to ride for a couple of days if you needed
Rent
one.
a horse.
Well, there'll be
Can we
a
rent a horse with a cart for this?
Oh, sure. If you wanted to like rent a cart or a wagon or something, yeah, you could probably do that.
This?
This.
For me?
Maybe.
Potential, yes.
I can ride.
We have a
just
lot
fine,
of
I just
farming
can't
equipment that kind of comes through here, so we're used to moving around larger groups of things, usually produce. But you
But
guys,
hungover people also count.
well,
I'm
sometimes.
not hungover.
Do I believe?
Insight check versus disadvantaged deception.
I want to check too.
You have still dicks on your face.
Yeah.
Shut up. 16.
17.
17.
I had to do the little
disadvantage, and I
bubbles
still
are up
won.
above Ira's head.
I didn't give you my sunglasses for no reason.
Alright, well, if we're going to keep moving east, let's
Rent a cart.
rent a cart.
That's probably reasonable. Yeah.
We should. If this festival is church and we're going with this whole church angle, we should get a cart with like garlands on it.
It's a good call. I think we can easily get our hands on some. And,
Decoration montage?
there's
Yeah,
just like
I put Fenric in charge.
Frederick's in charge of the float. Okay.
Oh boy!
All of his
Just like
exhaustion's forgotten.
It's like I wanted to be in high school, but it wasn't.
Fenric levels up. No.
I thought that happened when I had a good idea.
Yeah, that too. Let's see how well this float goes, and we'll see. As you guys make your way back out onto the street, the bartender tells you that you can.
Roland's raising his hand.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Roland.
Before we go anywhere else, I just wanted to say, is anyone else concerned about this apparently rather high up cleric that's supposedly in town? Because I'm very concerned. They don't really send high-level clerics, higher-up clerics out for, no reason.
Roland, did they say what his name was?
No, just said a higher-up cleric is supposed to send off their representatives to the capital.
Dion, what are your feelings on the guy we met last night being a cleric?
No idea.
Ah, fuck!
John.
That's a guy.
A guy.
The
Do you
gentleman,
need to know?
You met a guy?
They met a guy.
he stopped by and asked us what we were up to.
He gave me a shit.
Oh.
A guy.
Oh, is that what you guys left? Oh wait, did you not sleep? Did you guys not sleep? I bought
He's
rooms for all of us.
Looked like,
Fuckers.
well, we weren't there, so we didn't know
I left
that.
a long time before that.
I left before.
This is underage.
Why didn't you come back?
This is.
This. You are this now.
This is underage.
I guess I probably should return the, 3 keys I still have.
Thank you very much, good sir.
I feel like the big bad cleric coming is all the more reason to leave.
Yeah, that's a good. I vote yes.
I think we just gotta make sure it's nice and we're keep a low profile.
We did.
We
so
don't want to run into the cleric by pretending to be.
So
like,
we did encounter this weird ass dude, and he was huge and weirdly talkative, and asked a bunch of invasive questions.
Is that
It
something
sounds
someone
like
I know?
religion.
Would I?
Go ahead and make a general intelligence check.
God damn it.
It's pretty vague, so it's going to be a pretty high DC as well.
Do you have any more information? Maybe I know him from
What
His
was he
name?
wearing?
being around here. Wait, do you have his name?
Yeah, he told us his name.
What? Okay, what's his name?
Vic,
Vic.
like Vapo Rub.
Oh, yeah, that's. We gave him that nickname.
You know Vic?
Oh.
Double sevens.
Double sevens.
One more and I get up. No, but that's -1.
Okay, so, yeah. Drop in the ocean in Heaven's Gate. Lots of clerics.
Lots of Vicks.
Yeah, lots of Vicks, lots of clerics. Clerics, that's nothing.
That's really good.
Anyway, if I saw him again, I would recognize him.
I mean, I might even too.
Yeah, there's a chance.
Okay.
He's pretty big.
Is he a
Okay.
giant?
No,
Goliath?
no.
He was a human.
Swole
I
man?
think.
A human
It
man?
looked like a human.
Yeah, yes.
Large.
Yes, Swole.
Oh dear.
Swole cleric.
I don't like this
Maybe.
sounds.
Maybe.
Looks like when he was a lad, he ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to
And
help
now-
him get large.
And
And
now
now-
that he's
A
old,
himbo?
he eats 5 dozen eggs.
We
He
don't
was
have eggs in
roughly the
hell.
size of a barge.
We don't have eggs in hell.
Yeah, you don't have birds.
There's no birds to lay eggs. We don't have eggs.
Did you have like
Wait,
lizards?
are there
or-
different demons that lay eggs
something?
or anything? No.
Echidnas.
Let's not think too hard about it.
That does seem like a waste of energy. All right.
It's canon. There are echidnas in hell.
Welcome to the 9th layer, traveler. Are we mammals? Are we birds? You don't know. I don't know. Ah! Is Nessus Australia now?
Oh no.
It's just like
I mean,
daily
it's down
crisis.
under.
Fire.
It's on fire.
Oh, don't. Yeah, bad taste. Oh.
It's also down under, right?
I'm sorry, Australia.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed, Sam.
We made the joke that the Underdark was all going to have Australian accents because they had Dan Under.
It's pretty good.
So, making your way through these city streets.
I'm heading out. I don't want to be in the city. I want to like head out of town because I'm very not normal.
Okay, we'll meet you. You sit in a tree near the road or something.
All right.
Go sit in a tree.
Go ahead and make a stealth check, Roland. While the rest of you make your way out of town, you see the festivities continuing. Go ahead, Sam. Okay.
Oh, wow. I thought it was a 2. And I was
Yeah,
like,
Roland
I can't-
steps outside
I
and
can't
then
roll a 2.
disappears. You make your way out of town easily enough. The rest of you are able to make your way to a stable where the person running it informs you that you can buy the horses and cart outright, or if you would like, you can just rent them. To buy it outright, it would be 20 gold.
To rent?
To rent would be 5 silver a day until you return with the horse and cart.
Pay for mileage. Boo. Can we turn it in Duskgrave?
No.
That's true.
Rent,
That's fine.
not rent.
We can just buy it because
Can
I
we
have
sell
20
it in
gold
Duskgrave?
now.
we can certainly try. Yes.
Okay, who wants to buy them?
I can do it.
Doesn't
Do we want to put his skills to the test? You and Desmond go buy
Desmond
the
learns
cart.
Yeah.
economics.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went to the restroom again.
I feel like he's gonna try to haggle down to 1 gold.
I broke the seal. So
Alright, Desmond, we're gonna go buy the cart.
let's do this.
And horses.
And you know.
Oh my goodness.
So as you guys approach the stable, you do see the half-elf gentleman running the stable, and he nods in your direction. He's looking to rent a horse, rent a cart,
Looking to buy
looking to buy. Well then,
Jesus
what can I do for you?
1 gold.
I could get you some of the fixins for a horse.
Fenric, they can give us fixings for a gold.
We don't want to eat the horse. It's okay.
But it's you said one a day. All right. Well,
I knew this was gonna be a problem because this is a very rare. It's a rare time purchase. We're not gonna do this often.
All right.
So for this case, we might be able to spend a little bit more.
All right. How much?
To buy a horse and a cart?
I guess there's how high it needs to carry me and like
me.
You're not
1, 2,
there.
3,
Wait,
4,
what?
5
Where did you
other
leave me?
5 other people smaller than me.
So 2 horses
Did
and a
you
cart.
say I'm in a puddle?
I say you're just like laying face down in a puddle.
Okay, so then,
The dicks are washing off.
yeah, that's what I was gonna test.
Now they just like hairy dicks.
What would that skill be? To get the
Not a
dicks
skill
off?
to fast up.
It's not a skill, it's I ask you highs or lows.
Oh, John, I just rolled.
You did.
Hard or
Highs.
soft?
They're still pretty much there. They're not as bright or
Not
like
as veiny.
contrasted as
Are
they
you?
were.
Did you? Wait, you got my sunglasses dirty?
Yeah.
No, I'm cleaning them off now.
In the
You're
mud
not
puddle.
there.
The mud water.
I'm
Which is
cleaning.
probably not just mud, considering your surroundings.
I
30
tried
gold.
to cast minor illusion on them.
For the whole shebang.
Basically.
Is
What was
that,
I try to cast minor illusion on them to make them seem clean.
Okay.
Fuck, John! What?
It doesn't work.
Did we see him do that?
You may have. These two are at the stables.
I'm at the stable. How much for the horse?
30 gold.
Wait, that's 2 horses in the cart
So 2 horses in the car.
2 horses in the cart, 35 gold.
with the fixings.
35 gold.
And that'll be enough to carry like 5.
Yeah, 2 horses, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, let me figure this out. It takes me a second to do my, here you are, good sir, 42 gold. That is your 20% tip.
Oh,
Have a
thank
good
you.
day.
Thank you. He helps you guys get the cart all set up. He sets you up with one kind of like pale gray horse and then like a chestnut colored horse.
Do they have names?
No, they do not. Unless you want to name them. I really don't care.
Blanche. And Blanche 2.
Electric Blanchaloo.
Lynch was my grandmother's name.
Oh, God.
For real.
Blanche and Betty it is.
No, I come from a rough naming on my parental grandparents because it's Blanche and Romaine.
Oh.
Which explains your middle name.
It is.
Blanche.
Yeah, Blanche.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Romaine is. Is it? I had no idea.
I think he said you're a lettuce.
Oh, okay.
Not it's a lettuce.
You know, the best part is sometimes I want to end D&D at 9, but John just won't let us leave.
Oh, God. John, I
D&D
want
is
to
I
over.
want to tail myself.
I have so.
I heard
My
that
bad.
like laugh and then you realized it.
The thing is, you don't know you have the dicks on your face, though.
No, it's not for
For
me,
the
it's
glasses.
for
For
the
the
glasses.
glasses.
I want to find a water source, and I've rolled an 18 and a 19, so you have to let me find a water
Oh,
source.
okay.
Hang on. I rolled a 16 perception for watching Ira cast
That's-
minor illusion.
You saw that. You weren't trying
How
to be
did you
sneaky.
see
about
that? But you're in like a different place.
I
You
didn't
guys
go
are
to
all
the
on the street
stable.
together. Those two are at the stable.
Oh, I thought you went to the city.
No, it's
All right.
you, Theon, Kismet, and Roland together.
Okay,
and
well,
then
I'm still
those-
gonna try to clean up some.
Okay.
Hey,
Easily enough, you could do that.
you,
yes.
I'm going to clean
no,
them.
no, don't cast spells. Don't try.
Oh, what? Why? Remind me why. We're
Well,
not,
no, you wouldn't have known.
I forgot. It's a force of habits.
No, you also wouldn't have known, so you would have never forgotten because you can't forget what you don't know.
Okay.
I picked a different.
That makes so much sense.
Don't.
The gentleman we spoke to last night said that he was on the lookout because they got pinged that someone was casting spells on the road yesterday.
Yeah, apparently a fucking bunch of them.
I don't know what you're referring to because I'm at the stable.
You guys have your cart all put together and loaded.
Yeah, we either go get them or wave them over. Whatever.
Sure.
You know.
As
Are
you
the
guys.
sunglasses clean, John?
Yes, the sunglasses.
Okay.
Wait, why? What?
Put them back on.
Kismet, what happened?
We need to like move.
As you guys are loading up into your wagon, you can see there's another wagon sort of like sitting idle in the center of the street, and 4 people climb up onto it, and sort of amidst the crowd, kind of further into the city, Ira, wow,
Hello.
Kismet and Theon recognize the larger human that they ran into last night, and he seems to be dressed a little bit more fancily than he was yesterday. He's got this brightly polished, heavy armor on.
Does it look like
color?
cleric armor?
For sure.
Ugh.
For sure.
What color?
Bright white, polished with like the enamel.
Look like what I used to wear.
In the same vein, for sure. The crowd around begins to sing a well-known hymn of the 12.
Well known, but not to us.
My 12 gods, 'tis of thee, I guess.
I plugged my ears.
I home along.
Are we all in the cart?
You guys are currently, loading up into the cart. And the people that you see loading up onto the cart, you see... If I can find where I put the information that would be relevant right now, that would be nice.
I was trying to see how.
Okay, well, while you're
how
looking for
urgent
that,
this was.
while you're looking for that, I see Vic, and I like duck down into the cart, and I like pull whoever is next to me like that. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I try and duck down.
No,
Who is next to you?
I don't know.
We need to make a
Who's
decision.
driving?
Wait,
Who is driving?
I don't drive.
I am 18.
I
Anyone proficient in vehicles?
You know I'm not.
actually yes, I am.
Frederick's
Frederick's
driving.
driving. And
So,
also he
I'm
runs up-
driving, but I'm kind of tired, guys. So we'll see how this goes.
Somebody get him a cup of
I can
coffee.
drive. I can drive. It's fine.
All right, Theon, you and me, let's go.
Theon can try.
I get this horse, you get that horse.
Alright, you see
What?
a halfling couple. They climb up and they are holding hands into this very highly decorated cart. You see an elven woman climb, and she's carrying another person with her as she steps onto it, and you recognize Griffey, the halfling boy, in her arms. And you see Vic sort of raise his hands up in front as you guys are, whether or not you're riding away, this is what he says. To those of you who do not know me, my name is Vic Athvok, High Priest of the Prayers. And yours have been answered, my brethren. This final day of the week of renewal, we honor the sacrifice of one of Dinar's own sons, who gave his life for yours, and those of the whole nation. Commander Othis, the crowd cheers around him, who gave his own life that we, his countrymen, may live and thrive and stomp out the evils of arcanity, evil pacts, and corrupted bloodlines. Those who would use their magics to control the minds of innocents for their own benefit. This week we celebrate the death of the Faceless King, an aberrant demon who consorts with fiends and fae, and would have seen you all cower beneath his heels. And there's a round of booing spattered from the crowd. But now we grow stronger with each passing day. By your good faith, I renew the promise that Othis made to me before he left on that fated campaign. And I swear by my life or death that I will protect Dinar from all enemies, home and abroad. And he raises his hands, and the cart begins to ride towards Heaven's Gate westward. Now then, make your way to Heaven's Gate, my friends. Have a blessed festival. Nearby, you can see Justinia and Travers standing atop of some large crates and saluting Griffey as he passes by. A company of knights gathered in the center of town splits into two groups. One joins the wagon as an escort as it heads west. The other groups up behind Vic. Vic makes his way through the applauding crowd, mounts his horse, and says, "May the 12 be with you all. Dinar forever!" And the crowd just explodes around, and Vic begins to make his way east. What are you all? What are you guys?
We did not move.
Okay.
We were about to, and I stopped.
Okay.
East?
You guys hold.
East, that way.
So
That way is east.
Yeah, back towards Heaven's Gate.
Vic is riding.
going the
That's
other way.
Vic is riding east. The other cart with the
Oh.
other folks is riding west.
So
towards
he's
Heaven's
heading
Gate.
towards the place.
He's heading
we were-
towards dusk.
okay. That's what I was confused about. Okay.
So,
I thought he was talking about Heaven's
two things. First,
I'm laying down
he's
in the
going
cart.
that way. Oh no, I turned around and I'm addressing all of you that are sitting in the back of the cart.
Flirting
Is
in
this
the back.
covered? Does it look like a?
It is not a covered cart. No.
No. Okay. Okay.
I'm just laying with my legs
Then
hanging
I
over
talk-
the side, I think.
I talk very quietly.
Sure. It's a lot of ambient
Yeah.
cheering still going on in the background, so you would probably know that you're not in immediate danger of being overheard.
So, what do you think they're doing with them, and what they're taking them to Heaven's Gate?
Human sacrifices.
So question one, halfling, come on. Question one, do we still want to go east? Question two, do we want to? And I'm just gonna like turn and like kind of ask someone near, like in the crowd, if they know what the representatives are going to Heaven's Gate to do.
Sure. You turn and like wave down like a ginger-haired dwarvish woman with big like bushy
Ruddy
sideburns.
youth?
Not a ruddy youth. This one, an adult dwarven woman.
Hell yeah.
They've been selected from the each city and township has been given a selected few to head into Heaven's Gate to sort of represent us at the major festival in Heaven's Gate itself.
What? Do you know what they're doing? Like what representation?
I have no real idea. They just wanted someone from every town to sort of like represent their portion of the world, or the country, I should say.
Okay, thanks.
Of course.
And yeah, I turn back around.
All right.
Forgot how much I hate religion.
Anyone know what's going on there?
No, I've been asking around, but I've only gotten vague answers of representation.
Representation in a what?
They said in the festival there.
Sacrifices.
Well, that's what I'm a little worried about now.
There's.
But so
What if they sacrifice Otis?
so
Otis.
here
Did you
so
just call him Otis?
yeah.
Otis Redding, yeah.
I still think his name is Otis.
So
honestly.
screw my other questions from before. Question 1 is, do we think that the representatives are in danger? Namely Griffey. But yes.
I raise my hand. There's a big chance that they'll be killed in order to stop some magic.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
You know,
But-
the festival seems like a good
but-
place to like
Yeah.
take some magic enemies and like
Slaughter some
Yeah.
children.
Festivals are like full of power.
like take some magic enemies and get rid of their magic by
Yep.
sacrificing.
Yep, and everyone will cheer, and it'll be
Mhm.
great. Fond memories.
What the
So-
fuck is wrong with this
Oh.
plane?
No,
They're
there's
supposed to be the weird
just-
bad ones.
It's just this city. Well,
Well, country.
everyone has their own.
I don't
well,
know. I think it's this plane based on my experience.
Everyone has their own
problem.
strong-held beliefs.
Yes.
We built this
Very
city
annoying.
on God and souls.
I was gonna let you finish that one. I want to see where you're going with it. So it be that as it may, so that's probably something bad happening. My other question is,
There's a lewd gesture happening at the table.
No, it was the Becca face.
Becca's face.
Becca
She was like-
RPing Kismet.
like biting on her cheeks.
Yeah.
That was so funny. So,
Why?
shut up.
I'm just practicing rolling my dice, but I don't want to make a loud noise,
So,
so I do it silently.
So, what do you do?
so the bigger issue is.
Not even
Stunts.
practiced it enough yet.
Okay, so the bigger issue is, if we went and tried to stop them, could we even? Because most of it, like do you do things other than magic?
2, 3, 4, 5.
I unzip my fucking fanny pack and I pull the scythe out of it.
I have this staff, and I pull out my quarterstaff that I've had this entire time.
Up your butt?
Yep.
It's a telescoping.
Oh, it articulates better than you do.
Yes, it's
So-
telescoping.
Wow.
I continue to hang on to my quarterstaff.
That was the joke I made like 2 hours ago. And
Oh,
no one
okay.
quite
And I'm
understood.
like, I'm not very good with this without my magic.
Yeah, that's. So,
I'm not very good with this at all. It's for the aesthetic.
It's a great aesthetic.
Wow.
I think you might want to put it away. You're getting some stares.
With my quarterstaff, I have a 5-foot reach, and I can do
That's
1d6.
fantastic.
1d6 of damage.
I don't know what that means.
I don't believe it. It's just
I
what
love
was
that being
You
hung
could-
over
you could break
just
some
stabs you
bones.
into the fourth wall.
Wait, wait. That's a nice quarterstaff. Would you ever want to part with it?
No. Stop.
So
Stop.
the answer is you and Fenric.
Yep, me and good old Fennec that's not here.
Fenric, I point at Roland.
Roland is Roland here.
I'm in a tree outside of town.
I
dude.
point
Just
towards
leave from
towards tree.
Yes.
Let's
So
go
you
get
guys can do
rolling.
shit.
Yeah. Yes, I can. That's why I'm off. That's why I'm asking if we want to try to go after them.
So there's
It seems very foolhardy.
No. Let's leave some money for the parents, and then we'll just continue on our way.
I think we left enough money for the
Yeah, wait.
parents at this point.
So here's the thing. Let's say we do go after them, and you guys are the only two that can do anything about it. So we attack the convoy, we steal the kids. They know who we are, they find us, and they kill us.
Yeah, the other issue is if, we'll be kind of probably close to Heaven's Gate, and I don't know how many other convoys are taking representatives there now. So,
I don't think it's the right time because we gotta deal with this ball in a bottle, baby.
okay. That is fair. I just wanted to ask
Yeah,
and check.
it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Do you need time away from the ball? Wait, do you have the ball? Who has the ball?
Theon has it.
Theon-
Well, I have it in my fanny pack.
No. Wait, is that a safe place? Do we decide?
Oh wait, no, Theon still has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Theon, are you doing okay?
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Whispering
Inside
to you.
check.
Has he been whispering? to
Sure,
you?
go make an insight check.
9.
Seems fine.
Alright, well, alright.
So yeah.
The fastest way, that's just one of a million situations of how badly that could go. If we leave and we escape this country and we get back all of our magical abilities and we give Ball to Hugo and we go to wherever else we need to go, we can come back here and save more people than we could saving a few people who will get recaptured by the same people to be the representatives again, and then also we die. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's a hard choice, but
Oh no, that's why I asked. I think that's
for the
I think
greater
that's
good,
reasonable.
may have to sadly play into this.
I
particular
passed Trevor
situation.
to Fenric.
Aw, thanks.
Fluffy.
So
Here he is!
You said what?
Do we need to,
pretty fun.
I'm a puppy.
do we need to take a vote? Or do we just are we just gonna go to visit this Hugo guy? It's nice
Do we need a vote? Are we split?
I vote we can continue to think about it until we literally leave the country and can do anything about it.
I agree.
I think that's fair. Do we
Well-
know?
What
Is there
the
international...
Oh,
time frame of this? What have you done
sorry,
to Trevor?
I'm grabbing his neck skin
that
so
was
he
me.
can't try and reach forward.
God, fuck. What was I gonna say?
I don't remember. Okay, so
Oh,
You don't remember what she was gonna say?
what is the time frame
Some fire.
On...
to save the little child?
Oh, yeah. When the festival's now, so...
I thought about that
No.
multiple times today and made myself laugh.
Now.
Probably now.
Yeah,
Right, so
now...
really if we make any decision other than do something now, we are
condemning this kid and all of the other representatives
If-
from all over the country.
If they are being sacrificed,
Yeah.
If they're being
which we don't know, we just have a bad feeling about this.
So I say I vote for visiting this Hugo guy.
Okay, so should we? I think we still go east. Did
We go to Duskgrave. We go to the coast.
should we still go to Duskgrave?
We go to the coast to get a boat.
There's more cities on the coast.
We go to wherever no one else is gonna be that we can get a boat.
Duskgrave will be the closest place.
That's what I was thinking. That we could then go to
yeah.
the north.
Get a boat.
We'd have no idea where Vic is going. We just saw him head
He's
off
just
to the east.
on the main road heading.
So he left the city going east.
Yep, he has passed you guys. Roland, you actually see the procession of him and like
Oof.
12 knights heading out that way
On horseback?
on horseback. Yep.
Okay. Do I recognize anything about this company?
Go ahead and make a general history check.
The cart says Bad Guys LLC.
Bad boys.
But they think they're the good guys.
16.
16.
Yes.
The general attire of these knights is just something you would be familiar with being a quote-unquote resident of Dinar during your time here. Nothing really stands out. Even Vic, like, dressed in the vestments at the head of the group, doesn't really bear any particular markings on his clothing. It's just white enamel, gold stole, and like a white fabric underneath. It just seems very sort of blanket ceremonial attire he's wearing. You see a mixture of sigils on the different knights from the 12 on each of them. But other than that, nothing crazy. Nothing weird.
The big man is obviously the cleric that we were told about.
You could probably infer that, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I just have one more question.
Yeah.
What?
So, I heard you saying something about him coming to investigate the spells.
Oh, yeah.
Is that all spells, or is that the
it's
block spells?
I assume it's the ones that don't work.
Probably, so mine are probably fine, right?
I would think since other people can also cast them, that they would not either disregard them.
They probably could, because they'd just be like, "Oh, a paladin's over there, cat." Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, or a cleric.
Great. I just wanted to double check that.
I mean, it makes sense. I can't say for sure because we are here.
Well, that's fine. Now it's not my fault. That's all I
Yes.
needed. That's I'm not responsible now.
It's my fault, I think.
Probably.
It's whoever used spells.
Yeah, like whoever that could be.
Oh, I don't. Oh, so yeah. So
I
no,
tried
no
to
more
use this.
spells
I tried to use this spell.
in this area.
I cast light.
The child.
It's one of the few that have worked.
So I think we should head out. Head out. Everyone's good.
Mm-hmm. I tapped
Alright.
the bench with my foot, and I'm like,
Theon.
go.
I'm sitting backwards on the bench
Yeah.
next to
So you
Theo.
like whoa, forward a little bit with Trevor in your arms, and he begins moving forward. Roland, about 5 minutes later, you see them making their way down the road
In a cart.
in a cart.
We look fucking ridiculous.
Well, I think I saw that cleric everyone was talking about.
Oh,
Roland.
did he just appear? The fuck?
He is here.
Yeah, I'm just suddenly sitting next to Fenric.
My passive perception is really high enough, guys. So sorry.
Fucking goddamn it, Ryan!
This is. You know what this is now? This is the equivalent of
Relationship.
me getting ready to remind the DM that I have.
Yeah.
I have dark vision.
Yep.
But I have a 22 passive perception, John.
22 passive
John,
perception.
but come on.
I'm just gonna give you a copy of my notes at the beginning of each session for what you guys would see. So here, this is
what you'll see.
what you'll be seeing. There's a trap here. You'll probably notice that.
Great. Great.
Okay, so what is this passive perception? If you're so proud of it, what is it?
22. 2-2.
How?
Feats. Feats.
Feet.
Oh,
Feet.
okay.
Feet.
I did roll a 26 on stealth earlier.
True. Alright, Roland, you're...
You didn't roll a 27 on coming towards the cart.
Roland, you are able to see the cart coming and you rejoin as you guys begin to make your way eastward towards Duskgrave. That's where we will take a break.
Meow.
Now I also have dark vision.
Oops, let me
pictures
change it
saved.
off of the music.
This is
here.
from Big Hero 6.
It is.
I don't have very many pictures saved on my computer because I
It's all
lost a lot.
Oh,
with-
this is so correct for you.
So yeah.
All right.
It's
so-
you say this all the time.
Ah yes.
Motherfucking breadcrumbs.
So as you all head east, riding within the wagon that you bought from the village of Cropfield, which is decorated to the nines with the white flowers that the city itself was being adorned with. Some of you getting flower crowns from the denizens as you walk through the streets. You begin to make your way east.
I steal Theon's flower crown and I got a 19.
19? Okay, let's see if he
Oh,
noticed.
sorry, I got a dirty 20.
He notices,
I give him one of
but
mine.
he does nothing.
I literally give him one of the 4 in my
He
hand.
says, no, don't stop.
All right, I don't stop.
You put 4 flower crowns on his head.
Whatever.
You have Theon's flower crown.
Yeah!
And he has more.
You just stole Theon's
Hey, have you
flower.
seen Aquaman?
No.
Never mind. So as you guys are running along, what would you like to do? How quick are you trying to go? Or telling Theon
By
to
the
go?
way, I rolled a 17 sleight of hand to cover up the flower crown that I accepted on my way.
Save your hood up over the top of your flower crown.
Of your bald
Okay.
head.
How great does that look now? Because your hood does this.
You guys have hints of Roland's bangs are back weirdly.
And so yeah, and the dragon mark thing.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
It's chaos up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first when we're going back, I explain everything that happened basically to Roland,
Okay.
and reiterate the fact that we should try to avoid casting spells if we think it might fail. And then I'm gonna turn around and go, hey, how fast do you think we should go? We shouldn't try to pass the. I think we should stay well behind them, right?
Absolutely not past them.
Okay.
You said it takes a day and a half to get there.
Oh boy.
Is there a shortcut that we could take
I don't know this place.
and head them off at the pass?
I don't want to head anyone off at the pass.
Well, you just gotta, usually it's you cut through a place to get to another place, you know?
Yeah.
Half time through a dark alley, whatever.
Well, I
So
think
like
I
a
don't know.
better road.
No, it's a worse road usually.
Oh.
It's usually a bad road.
But it gets you there faster.
Well, yeah, because it's
Better in that sense.
it's the way the
It's
crow
a shorter
flies.
distance, but
This
less
We're
traveled.
fucking cart of us idiots
Yeah.
rolling down the road,
It's
arguing about the
it's-
road.
It's like Dumb and Dumber. Just
Yes.
I've
going.
had 2 gloves on this whole time.
Fenric and Roland, go ahead and make a history check.
I wish I wasn't this exhausted.
22.
10.
Okay.
I rolled well, but not with the disadvantage.
Yeah. Fenric, you think you remember that there would probably be some less used paths that existed before the main road was paved through. Roland, you would know that there are certainly back roads connecting each major city to the adjacent villages. As it sits on the map, there's damn near a straight shot from Cropfield to Duskgrave, which would be probably somewhere coming up on your left-hand side. With the delay and stuff, you guys do not see the entourage of Vic and his crew either.
Do you think they took the shorter route? Or do you think they'll stay to the official road?
I have no point of reference for that. I wouldn't be surprised if they took the quicker road.
As a soldier from used to be in these contingents, would I know if we would stay to the main road or go as short as possible?
Based off of the fact that they said that the clerics will all be in their corresponding cities tonight,
Yeah.
you could probably make the assumption that he's taking the shorter path.
Okay. I relay that.
In that case, we might want to just stay to the main road and even take our time a little bit. Hopefully, we get there with enough time that he may have left.
Hang on, I got this. I pull out my scrying ball. It's been a long rest since I used it.
It has.
Yeah,
Is it good? Is that gonna work?
it sure did last time.
Oh, awesome.
I think it's because it's like imbibed in an object. Anyway,
Please
show me
don't-
Vic, please.
Please don't say imbibed.
It's imbibed.
You're imbibed.
I wanted to show me Vic.
All right.
It's Michael Vick.
Looking into the scry, you quickly see Vic riding at the head of the procession of soldiers. They are riding down a dirt road.
Are we on a dirt road?
Are we on a paved road?
You're on a paved road currently.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. Thanks at my crystal ball. Cool. They're riding on an unpaved road.
So not this road.
So yeah, they're taking the shorter path. Do we want to take the longer way? That'll probably be probably about twice as long, right?
Thereabouts. My concern is if there is some kind of thing happening tonight, that we may not want to be here.
In the country when it goes off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it locks and then we can't get out afterwards. Maybe the country locks after this.
Why don't we just take the shorter road and keep our distance?
Yeah, take the shorter road, but keep
Yes.
same pace.
Yes.
Yeah.
That could work.
You'll take
And
the
at
short
least
road, and I'll also take the short road.
At least knowing the fact that they're in front of
I'll
us
be
on
in
it.
Duskgrave before you. Sorry.
At least know.
We need to release an album.
What? What were you saying, Kismet?
Yes,
You're
we-
disowned.
Yes, we know. Yes, we know they're in front of us.
So we
So
like
we'll be fine.
know that they're there at least instead of the
Yeah, that's true.
not knowing.
Yeah.
Uncertainty is the word I was looking for.
Sure, everybody hates that.
Well, now we're
Yes.
prepared.
It causes errors.
I wasn't being sarcastic.
It's
I
just,
can't tell with the sunglasses on.
Oh,
Oh, I just thought it was your voice.
Why are your
I
sunglasses
wasn't
so...
being sarcastic.
Now you can see more of the dick.
So many oranges.
And the eyes are just bloodshot.
Like yellowed and red veins. Just
Put them back.
Okay.
The red veins on the dick or in the eyes?
How long? How long then? Roland.
Like 6 inches across the face.
I'm glad you did the same thing.
Roland, how long would this road take?
About a day.
About a day.
Cool. You nerds, get in the fucking back and go to sleep.
You call me a nerd?
Yes.
I'm not a nerd.
Definitely not talking to us. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I have
you.
to drive.
He's driving. Get in the back and go to fucking
I'm
sleep.
already in
How
the
do I go to
back. I've
fucking
been in
sleep?
the back this
I-
entire time.
I hand Kismet 1 gold piece and I was like,
Thank you for a place to rest.
It's fine. It's so much better than what it was. Henrik's like,
Alright,
Oh,
so
okay.
I guess
Sure.
am I being given the opportunity to just sleep for the rest of this cart ride?
You guys
I will
It's not
take it.
could hypothetically have
Cart ride?
potential to.
I will
Yes.
switch and sit on the fucking uncomfortable bench, and you can lay down where I'm laying.
oh, I'm pretty small. I don't really need you to move.
I'm asleep.
The trunk draped over the side of the cart.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll sleep. That's great.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
I trade
You're
spots.
so kind.
All right.
I take the 1 gold piece and I put it in the fucking handy pack.
So, first couple of hours pass by. Those of you who are staying conscious, I guess. Roland, are you sleeping as well, or are you keeping an eye out?
Yeah, I'm definitely watching.
Okay. Do the 3 of you wish to discuss anything for the first 2 hours?
Oh my god, isn't Fenric so obnoxious?
Roland considered it for 1 second.
Well, the funny thing is, I now have telepathy, so, like, we could just be having a conversation in our heads. And Fenric is really, off the edge today. I don't say that, that was a goof.
You're a goof.
You're
I mean,
a goof.
yes.
Goofy goof.
Oh God.
I love you,
So-
your banter. You do.
So where are we going once we get to Duskgrave? We're chartering a ship, but where to?
The choices seem to be between heading northward to Kor or heading out to Tanara, the island out to the east, where your guys' college was.
Yeah.
We should probably stop by Ashar before heading to Tanara at some point.
Yeah, we need to pass that message along.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, that's pretty low priority.
True.
If we can get outside this sort of dead zone, we can always use a sending spell or something like that to communicate with someone in Zadara.
But that's not a message you want to send over.
Over a phone
Sending.
call.
You up?
I suppose. It's just the pieces seeming to be sort of accelerating at this point, so every
Agreed.
decision needs to be made swiftly, I think.
Very well. My main concern is actually getting a ship to leave the country. I'm not sure if there's going to be some sort of hold or I don't know.
Well, we're on a mission. Seems as good as plan as any.
Suppose we could sort of try to convince them that we're on our way to Tanara to convert them to the cause as well.
True, that has potential.
I'll see if I can think of anything else.
Or perhaps we could, I don't know, just go north along the coast and then have them drop us off near the border and cross on land.
There's no guarantee there isn't some sort of actual stop.
True.
There's most likely some kind of checkpoint or hurdle we'll have to
A wall.
bribe or climb or talk our way through.
Very true.
The northern edge of Dinar is bordered by the mountains, which means that the only paved way would be through Gatekeep, or cutting through the mountains themselves, but there's goblins in them there hills.
We also don't know how far out the magic thing goes in the water.
True.
Very true. I suppose we'll just wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. The first 2 hours passes by without incident. Highs or lows, Kismet and Roland?
Lows?
Lows?
As the as the next phase of your journey sort of picks up, you up ahead turn off onto a dirt road, and you can see a couple of 100 feet off the side the mounts of the party ahead of you are sort of walking around and grazing, and you see a small fire burning with the 12 knights and Vic sitting around it, taking in a midday meal.
Do we stop? Do we slow down? Do we just keep going? I don't know.
If they see me and Theon, Vic will recognize us.
Almost certainly.
I mean, I can take over the cart if you two would like to crouch down or something.
We have no.
No, that's.
We have to stop. Wait it out.
Yes. That sounds like a good idea.
Beep, beep, beep. Back it up.
As you guys sort of like begin to pull off and try to move away, go ahead and make a stealth check. Just add a +2 to it because it's a horse cart.
Who is making this check?
Either one of you. Well, I guess
Roland!
If Roland's driving it, and yeah.
You fucking do this.
I don't have advantage on this, though,
Oh.
because it's a cart.
Yep.
Okay, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It was a nat 20 on one of the perceptions, so. Sorry. You see one of the knights sort of stand up and look in your guys' direction and kind of wave you over. It's like, there's room at the circle if you need to rest and eat. We've got a fire going already.
Oh, I'm sure we're fine.
Oh, don't let us impede you, friend. Continue on. We're not mercenaries.
Oh, very well. Thank you.
Do you ride forward?
Can't go back
Yes.
now.
All right. So we begin riding forward. Highs or lows again? Roland and Kismet.
Let's go highs.
Sure.
Vic stands up and walks out to the road. He doesn't impede you. He doesn't stand in the way. He just walks over to the side of the road. He seems to have a large wooden cup filled with water. And he sort of gives you a nod and a smile. He says, "Where are you headed, friend?"
Dustgrave.
Well, our journey sees us there this evening as well. If you wish, you can have some of our food and drink if you need it. Probably safer to travel in numbers if you want.
I wouldn't mean to intrude. I'm in a bit of a rush. No offense meant, of course.
I see you have a strange cargo here.
Sleeping people.
Yes, these are my companions.
Companions, well. You do you do most of the driving while they sleep?
Yes, I'm dang it. I have much less trouble staying awake than the rest of them do.
Well, I suppose that makes sense. He like sort of, again, not impeding you in any way, moves a little bit closer to the wagon. He's like, "Oh, two of the folks I met last night when I arrived in town. I didn't know they were sharing the same road. I would have invited you all to ride in our convoy."
Oh,
I sit up. Oh, what up, my dude?
Well, hello, greetings. How are you finding the road so far?
Dirt. Dirty.
There's a lot of dirt
Dirty.
on it. Theon sits up. Yes, a lot of dirt.
Oh, we're in Dustgrave!
Oh, so much tape.
Well, maybe we'll run into you on the road then. Good luck on your journey. We'll see you in Dustgrave tonight for the ceremony.
Hang on.
of course, wouldn't miss it.
Hang on. Is he already wearing a flower crown?
Vic, no.
Yes. I grab one from the stack
Sure.
and I toss it.
Here, go make a dexterity.
I'm trying to
ranged
throw
attack.
it on top of his head.
Perfect.
Like one of those games. That,
like a ring on
Yeah.
the bottom.
Yes.
Yes.
A ring toss.
Yes. Which one? Dex?
Just like, yeah, thrown dex attack.
They're attacking.
Oh, fuck. Roll
8.
initiative.
It just sort of into his chest plate and falls to the ground.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's for your head.
I'm aware.
Did Desmond wake us all up again?
I
You
said
guys
that
are-
sleeping.
Yeah, doesn't like.
He said that in his sleep. Okay. I want my long rest, guys.
Well, travel safe then, friends.
Mm-hmm. I put a flower crown on my own head.
He nods and turns back around and goes and sits with his companions. Roland.
Give him a nod and
Make your way along the pathway. They don't seem to do anything.
Sweet Jesus God.
Continuing on. It's about the 5th hour of the ride now. Getting into the afternoon. You sort of begin to see the landscape up on the hills that you're on sort of shift into a larger expanding grassland, and looking up ahead you can see the ocean itself reflecting the sunlight off of it, and down below you kind of have what like the descent is one of those like back and forth like zigzags down a hill, but you can see in the distance the city of Duskgrave.
So now that I've seen him like face to face, is there anything more that I recognize or would notice beyond what I saw before?
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Nerd check.
Very cocked. 17.
17. Perhaps in your days of training, you would have seen this individual interacting with Othis. They never would have given their name, though. You would have seen Othis possibly giving commands to this individual or discussing strategies of sorts, but if you were not in Othis's immediate circle, they're not very forthcoming with their information, and you would have most likely been vaguely aware that they're just another branch of Othis's command.
Okay, cool.
So, the tail end of your journey arrives. You come up to, arriving near Duskgrave itself. It has been at 8 hours, so if you've been resting, you can take a long rest.
I'm like,
D&D Beyond this, I need food and drink to
Yeah.
recover my level of exhaustion.
It does. I was about to say
I
that.
pulled some
you have-
rations out. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's funny.
Fucking
I gave Fenric some donuts.
That's true, and I
That's gotta be worth it.
So
was
you drank some
drinking
orange
something.
juice, yeah.
I've been
Well.
doing research to try to figure out how to remove another exhaustion.
guys, I'm so close to not having a disadvantage on ability.
Same.
As you guys have made this descent, it's a little bit slower for you because you're on a wagon and those turns are very slow going. Coming up behind you, you do see Vic and his group sort of descending. And at the foot of the hill, you can see there's actually a small group of what looks to be welcomers as
God.
they make their way down the hill.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, they put on the welcome party for us. Me,
No.
us.
They're
They're
wearing the
so
white
excited
flower
to see
crowns,
us.
flowing white clothes and cloaks. And
Hello.
as you descend, you certainly interact with them. They sort of wave and say, "Good day, friends.
Hi.
Sup?
Are you here for the festival?"
I pointed my flower crown.
Of course you are.
Love a festival.
What else would you be doing tonight?
God, you have that same like sarcastic energy as Clint.
They
Yes!
love festivals. They're telling the truth, but every time they do, it sounds like they're lying.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna kill
Ira
him.
does
No, we're
hate
not.
festivals, I have to say.
But we're really not going. Yeah, we're not
He just
going
hates
to kill
religion.
them.
We're
It's
not going to kill them. No, we're not going to kill them. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. We're not going to kill them. They sort of wave you on and say, well, enjoy yourself. The food and the singing and the dancing has already begun. Enjoy your stay in the city.
The people you're waiting for are coming. We passed them.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
The tall man.
Dancing, drinking, dancing.
You can do that on a boat.
Sorry,
I can
you
do it on
want
a
to
cart, too.
drink?
Yeah, are you only?
Don't you?
Aren't you at?
No.
You need a drink to remove a point of exhaustion.
I wish it worked that way.
It makes you forget you have a point of
Yes.
exhaustion.
Ah, fuck.
At this point, the sun is setting as you make your way into the city. As you make your way forward, you see that it's a fairly large city. Mainly wooden structures, but there are a few stone buildings as well, none of them larger than 4 stories tall. And across the far end of the city, you see, not within the major landmass itself of Dinar, but sitting off the coast, there's a large lighthouse of dark gray stone. The light within it, which rotates, is a swirling array of color. An iridescent beacon for ships to avoid the dangerous coastal cliffs to the north and south. The people be here. The people be here. The people...
They be here.
As you enter, the people here seem to be finishing up the final preparations for the festival. Flowers cover the city, incense burns in large braziers, and silvery white smoke gives the streets a sweet floral smell. Children run past as you enter the city, playing hoop and stick. A few troublesome-looking teens throw rebellious looks towards the city officials, while chatting idly and hang wreaths on every door.
Rebellious looks.
One of them has a vape.
The other one's wearing a My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, you know, teens.
and is like really excited for the reunion.
Yeah.
Sure.
They just announced their Dinar reunion tour.
Oh my god, everybody's talking about it.
That one's also named John.
Yep. It's me, but wearing like a tunic, I guess. How do you do, fellow kids? As
It's
you
not
enter.
even like a young you. It is
No,
literally
literally
you.
me. Present day me. Yes. Wearing a My Chemical Romance t-shirt.
It would have been even funnier if you were wearing.
My Alchemical Romance. There we go. Saved it.
Oh
Fantasy now.
god.
MAR.
Yep. The denizens of the city all like grin in your direction and greet you warmly as you enter with your flower-laden wagon. And night seems to be setting. What would you like to do?
Boat shop.
Say that again?
Boat shop.
Boat shop.
Let's go buy a boat.
Let's go buy a boat.
Go ahead and make investigation checks to find boat shop.
I don't think I found one.
Okay. 18.
I want to look for a way to, just like take out one of these braziers or something.
Okay.
Just like do a little, I don't like this.
Rebellion.
Yeah, I don't like
Iris
this.
gonna go stand by the rebellious youth.
He's feeling.
You got the Canucks to knock over
Yeah.
that brazier old man.
That, they said some really
With his
offensive things about demons.
Sunglasses.
Yeah, with the sunglasses on. I guess probably just get a bucket of water and dump it on the brazier.
That's a way to do it. Probably not the stealthiest way to do it.
Give me another option, John.
Fuck the boat.
I can
What
only
do you?
imagine.
What resources do you have? That's. I'm not gonna tell you how to do it. You tell me how you think you're gonna
I
do
have a
it.
chest.
Uh-huh.
I have my flask.
Uh-huh.
There you go. That's it. Pour Everclear all over it.
I have
The
a
fire goes
lamp
out. Wink. It
and
doesn't.
some oil.
Good. A lot of accelerants in there.
Some paper. Some perfume.
Accelerant.
Yeah.
Sealing wax, soap, and my viol.
Kindling.
So like 80%.
What if I just went and played the devil went down in Georgia?
You could do that.
Can you do
Is
that
that sin music?
Sin music.
Yes.
No, my mom never played
Yes.
sin music.
I think
Yeah.
you're referring to jazz.
Oh, I thought that was like Linkin Park.
There's a lot of different kinds.
Oh,
Most
Britney
music is
Spears.
sin. Most music is sin, guys.
True.
Yeah, because you dance to it.
Yep.
I rolled a 9 to find boat shop.
You found a toy boat shop.
A lot of smoking. Yeah, there's a toy store.
I'm like, ooh.
You think it's just a big boat far away, but it's just a small boat in the window. I found it! No. Wait.
Ah, great window display though.
Damn, that was really
I was
lifelike.
there.
It's a bunch of like ships and bottles.
Roland, you got
See,
it.
when you said sealing wax, for some reason my brain went CEI. Why is there wax on? Oh.
Wax for your ceiling to make it go faster.
Sure.
Polish your ceiling.
It's when it leaks.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. So, this brazier,
Yeah, what am I gonna
Like,
do?
what are you gonna do? This one is like 10 feet away from the teens. We're all like looking at it and looking at you. Like,
What you gonna do, old man?
Are you in?
Actually-
Did you get out of the cart?
apparently.
Yeah, but you're boat shopping.
No, we're in the cart looking for a boat shop.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna wait until I have a more prime opportunity, I think.
Oh, okay.
Until I have.
Theon
Until-
pulls the wagon over and says, I don't see a boat shop. Did anyone see one?
No.
Roland?
Maybe we go to the docks.
The docks? That's a novel idea, Fenris. That
Did
is
I
where they
level
keep
up?
the boats, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
I pass you another flower crown.
Hell yeah! Now
Ta-da.
I put it on like jauntily, so there's two of them that go down like this now.
That looks great.
Did I
Do
see
two
one?
jaunts make a
You had an 18, was it?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Using common sense and logic, you realized very quickly that the boats will be for sale near the edge of the water, and there are indeed several, not boat shops, but there is a port of entry which has several ships docked
Harbor
nearby.
master, maybe? It's like a normal word for
What,
Does
port of
someone
entry?
want to go ask for, I don't know, like you said, harbor master or something?
Who's good at talking to people?
That was good.
me.
Are you
Well-
right now?
Right now, no. Normally,
You like
great.
reeking of like alcohol.
Yeah.
Like
Two teens walk by. Huh, look at that old man, Chet. I bet he'd never knock down a brazier of incense. Good one, Ronald! And then they keep walking and
Is there a
vaping.
brazier near me?
Relatively, sure, yeah.
the sunglasses give you advantage on looking cool in front of teens.
Okay, I have to get
John.
out of the cart.
John, did
Is
you
that
do
an
that?
actual-
Are we
Set
at
it
the
up?
You
dock?
don't know.
Are we at the dock?
you're a dock adjacent.
Okay, so the cart is stopped because we're at the docks.
Yes.
I'm gonna get out and go to the fucking brazier.
Okay.
And I am gonna empty my flask onto the brazier.
Okay. You empty your flask. Go ahead and first make a dexterity saving throw,
Oh, yes, it's part of a cleanse.
since you're making a fireball.
With disadvantage?
It is with disadvantage.
It is with
yes.
dis-
Thank you for reminding me.
There's a grill.
Nothing comes out.
Your hand is
Flask
burned?
is empty.
You Johnny Tremaine your hand.
I have resistance to fire damage, I will say.
Okay, so you take 7 points of fire damage.
Cool.
As it just engulfs your arm in
As
fire.
you're like,
This is fine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is fine.
Big
John,
guy.
I was pouring it at the same
I
time.
don't even feel it.
Now go ahead
Stare
and make a cool guy check with advantage. So just plus charisma.
So just one though, because
Yes, straight up and down, I suppose.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because you have your. Go ahead and re-roll it.
Okay. Well, that was a group one.
Crit 1.
Another crit.
Wait, no, I'm gonna spend my inspiration. Fuck this.
Good.
I'm not surprised.
And
And what?
21.
I thought it was an
You just, when like your arm's still a little bit on fire, and they're like, "Whoa, that was dope, old man."
Thank you.
Flaming arm in the air.
And then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Do the cops see this?
Arm heals up. One of the random adults nearby is like, "Are you okay, sir?
I'm fine. It doesn't hurt
Your
me.
arm was on fire."
It doesn't hurt me.
Okay, well,
I'm special.
How many hit points do normal people have?
I walk over.
citizens, not a lot.
I walk over to Ira and Ira, do you have sleeves on your shirt?
Not
Not
really.
anymore.
I have a jacket.
Sleeveless!
Like now I'm missing
One sleeve.
I cast light on the other sleeve and I just go.
It was an optical illusion. Don't mind.
And it doesn't work.
No, light
Light
is
works.
the only
It's a
spell.
cleric
Light does work.
After I
Okay.
burnt all of my spells,
I love the look of
Yeah,
just like.
this is the sleeveless piece.
I'm an anime character.
This is Kaiba on vacation.
They sort of nervously nod and go, "Okay," and then sort of disappear, kind of quickly walking away from
Okay,
you all.
so while that's happening, I turn to the rest of us that are still at the cart, and I'm like, who's good at talking to people?
I'm great at talking to people.
Insight
No,
checks.
no, you're not allowed to do anything with money.
Well, no, I just talked to them, right?
No.
Why don't you just let me do it? And
No.
see what
I mean, yeah, it's again, I would be good at talking to
I'm
people, but
buying
not
a
right
boat.
now. So,
Uh-huh.
roll it, Theon. You guys wanna?
I can speak to people. I'm not.
Yeah, you're not an idiot.
I look at you and I point at him and I'm like, you trust that?
I walk out
Well, don't-
onto the dock and I
Okay.
make a trumpet
Wait.
I'm
noise.
more
Wait,
persuasive than any of you.
Wait, so if he's that,
Trying to get someone's attention.
A bunch of people turn. What is it? Sir, are you okay?
I'd like to buy a boat.
if he's that and you're this, what's Theon? Or what's Otis?
Oh, probably a fucking mess, don't you think?
But I'm ching.
Or dead. We
In a
don't
lot-
really
in a
know,
lot
do
of
we?
pain.
This with the taking the drink is really good.
You know, is it an empty flask?
I have a question for everyone.
Probably a mess.
Yeah, I'm
After I
trying to
yell-
get the last of it out.
After I get all the people's attention about buying a boat, I turn back to my teammates.
I go, can you all tread water for 16 hours? Because I've got a houseboat that lasts for 8.
No, just let me do it. One of you come with me and say that I'm unwell or something, and I'll do the talking.
Fine, I'll go with you.
Okay.
Do
Hello.
do we have an idea of how long it would take to get from here to the nearest port in Kor?
Nearest
That's
port
where
in
we were
Kor?
going, right? It would be because it'd be quicker to just stay along the coast and go up to Kor than to try to cross the ocean to the.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I also
Most
want to get out of
likely.
anti-magic zone.
Yeah, so we're going up and yeah.
Yeah, but out a little bit until magic, and
Oh,
then
really?
up.
Okay. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know how far up the
You
no
can just
magic
arc it.
goes.
Or just go across straight to the Vale of June.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I vote we just get in a boat and then we go out to sea, and then we see how far it takes.
Just normal to land. Just
And we
perpendicular
just
to land.
keep casting.
Yeah.
minor
No.
illusion.
No.
No.
Okay, so we just keep waiting.
We wait until the rift appears, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But
A human walks up to you.
okay.
Hello, sir. In the market for a boat, then, isn't it?
Yeah,
What?
one boat, please.
What sort of
God.
boat are you looking for?
One to hold a
We need to get.
and some
I
supplies.
step in front of him. Hello.
Hello.
I step
we'd
in
like
front, but it doesn't do anything.
Hello.
We'd like a vessel.
Right.
There are
For rent, for hire, or for
6.
purchase?
signals.
I've manned the
If
boat.
we take it to a different destination and don't bring it back,
Then we buy it.
we probably have to buy it. So
Most likely, yes.
yes, so buying.
One
Because we
that's
are not coming back.
also one that's easy to use.
Yes.
We're crossing
We do
the
not know
ocean.
how to sail a boat.
So like
We have a little bit of
You're going to
experience.
cross the ocean and you don't know how to sail
Well,
a
he
boat.
knows kind
Well,
of how to
easy,
sail a
Cedric.
boat.
Don't talk yourself out of a sail.
We all
Um,
worked on a.
I get out the
He has a
Bible
houseboat.
from my fucking fanny pack and I'm like, we're on a goddamn mission.
Yes, it's a
They
We're all
sent
on a
us
mission,
on
aren't
it.
we?
thing.
They
about
sent
it.
us on this mission
I like that.
and they said, go to the Vale of June and spread the fucking word.
We have to go moralize.
But they didn't tell us how to get there.
We need to throw this
Well,
book at a bunch of children.
each ship that we sell will have a charter on it, so you can sort of navigate. Do you know how to use
Yes.
tools to navigate the ocean?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I would. Is this something that would have been covered in
Paladin
school
school?
Paladin school.
and or?
Did you remember it?
Probably pretty more likely be part of the naval forces
Yeah.
to learn about that.
So I
kind of
wasn't. I
thing.
wasn't sure how much like time I had spent on boats. Probably
Sure.
if I was all just over.
How much does Desmond know about boats? He has one.
It's a houseboat.
He has like a pontoon, and you guys are buying a fucking like sailboat
How much would it cost to hire the crew as well?
to hire a crew.
Well, like a skeleton crew.
A skeleton
Not
crew.
Do you have any
literally made of
skeletons?
It
skeletons.
depends. Do you have the? Never mind. I was going to make a dumb joke, but then I didn't.
The bodies.
I
I
want to
don't
hear
even know
it.
if it actually
Let me
qualifies
know.
as a joke.
And
Actually,
we're all the worse for it. Please say it.
I was
I sound like you.
going to say, if you can afford the skeleton crew, you need to make sure to give them a good ribbing.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Nice.
I liked it. You're
Nice.
a funny little man. Can we have
Didn't-
you sail us to the?
No.
Can I sail? No, I just sell them.
Oh.
I mean,
right.
I have.
With the accent, it sounds the same.
Yes.
Shut
Look,
up.
We don't want to hire a crew because we're going on this mission and it's one way for God knows how long.
Right.
I
So probably a small.
God knows
Yeah.
how
yeah.
long.
Pays
Yeah.
the 12.
Yeah.
Yep.
May
Yeah.
their light
What's
and
the
benevolence
learning curve like on sailing?
on the open ocean.
Yes.
We have steered a boat before.
No, that was a horse.
Shush.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we have steered a boat before.
We
Okay.
have been on boats that have
Lot
been
of
moving.
Conflicting information here.
No, I just forgot. My memory's bad.
Don't
I'm
worry.
old.
What if it was just much dumber?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm just
yes,
old
than
and
me.
stupid.
Okay.
But I'm very
Uh,
nice.
You seem nice. and-
When you're fucking
Hey.
burnt off sleep.
I don't think you're stupid.
Oh,
That
thank
fire
you.
stunt you did over there was pretty sick.
It was, I thought.
And I see this as a responsible land-owning adult.
Yes.
You can
You're a landowner?
Well, I own a house.
Oh boy.
Yes.
That counts.
Oh.
That definitely counts. Property is property.
Well,
I like
if you
it.
guys are looking for a smaller sloop, that would probably run you around 400 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Is
Without
it-
a crew, that would be the cost. If you needed a skeleton crew, you're probably looking. How long do you think you'll be gone? Just like
Gone.
a
Probably
general number, so you can give
Probably
them
like a
front.
probably at least like a month.
We have to
A
meet.
month?
We have to
Probably
meet
about
a
a month.
commission. You
Okay,
know,
alright.
like make certain number of conversions
Quotas.
Gotcha.
before we can come back.
Probably need about 6 or 7 crew members then. I would probably estimate that your costs up front would probably be in the neighborhood of 700 gold
Is that total?
with the crew on.
Okay.
Yes.
Quick question.
That'll cover the boat and the skeleton crew for a month.
Quick question. Are there
One
any
gold a day, you
No,
say?
stop.
Pre-chartered vessels. As in
Pre-chartered?
scheduled vessels.
Oh, we've got boats coming in and out all the time. Where's your destination?
Vale of June.
Vale of June?
June.
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 Yeah,
That
June.
is
Oh,
the
certainly.
first
that
Look
is what I said.
Is there anywhere? Is there any of them going out? Like,
Probably
even-
not straight to the Vale of June. There's nothing there.
Oh,
really.
absolutely.
There would be some heading to Ashar, certainly. But the Vale of June directly would be less likely.
Shar's on the same continent, at least.
Yes.
That's yeah.
So that's.
Do you know if there are any that are going out, like tonight?
Tonight.
Tonight would be great.
Tonight being the.
It's going to be tricky tonight with the festival. Not a lot of ships leaving. You might be able to talk to one of the captains to see if you can get them to leave tonight. But I can't guarantee anyone is leaving this evening. With the festival going on, we're all very excited.
Yeah.
Cool. How late are you open if we still need to come by a boat?
I'll be here for the next 2 or 3 hours, I suppose.
Cool. Can you point me towards the
Well,
captain?
actually, he looks at his wrist and actually looks at the sun, which is just about to set. Actually, it'll probably be more like an hour and a half.
Okay. Can you point me towards the captain who would be going to ashore?
You'll find them down at the Rusty Anchor, and he points a couple of buildings down, and you see a building with a big rusty anchor hanging over the door.
Aptly named.
Yes. It used to be called the New Anchor.
Oh,
Another joke.
it is really excellent.
Sure is great to change the name instead of getting a new anchor.
Right. Anchors are expensive.
Yeah, because they're expensive, don't you know, Kidmet? Let's go talk to the
How
captain.
much money?
No.
No. Desmond, come with me. Desmond, come with me. And I put my arm around Desmond and start leading him towards the rusty anchor.
We might be back.
All right. Well, as I said before, I'll be here in another hour and a half or so.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we'll see you.
Cool.
Otherwise, have a blessed festival.
Yeah, you too. Okay, so we all are going to the rusty anchor, and I turn to everyone and I'm like, can anyone steer a boat? We're not hiring a crew. Because we're not going to the Vale of June.
I mean, let's work on trying to convince.
I can drive a giant snail.
Unhelpful. I don't
houseboat.
understand.
I didn't really take it out much. I mostly stayed by the shore.
I think our best bet is to get passage with the ship that is already going there. It's less suspicious, too.
Are we actually going to the Vale of June, though?
No.
Because that's
We
sort
could
of...
go to Ashar.
Yeah.
The shot would work.
That's not ideal, but it's better than this.
The rest of
Perhaps
the
we
way.
could get someone to teach us, give us a crash course, leave tomorrow morning, or perhaps tonight.
Do you all not remember when we were on that boat?
Yeah,
We weren't really doing a whole lot for, the function of the actual
So the
ship.
Also, that
invisible-
was Aurora, and she's gone now.
Say Aurora was at the helm, and then the invisible servants were sort of running all over the place,
doing the boat.
doing the actual boat
Yeah,
thing.
we steered golems.
I did not steer.
I thought we did a pretty good job. We won the race. So I feel like
If you can come up with a bunch of invisible servants.
I pull out the lantern.
Oh god!
With
I was like,
souls.
what lantern?
The lantern full of
we-
invisible servants, of course.
Do we
With souls.
know about how long it would take to cross the ocean?
If you are heading to Ashar, you're looking at probably a week's journey.
Ashar's on the north end.
Yeah, it's the
yeah.
the top western portion of the
So
continent.
pretty much exactly opposite the strait of where we'd want to go to the island.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So Ashar is.
Ching ching. Welcome
Sam
to
is
the
trying to show us
Rusty
his
Anchor.
map, but he's got the blur on, so it's just a blur.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. See exactly. Yeah, there to there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much the shortest trip anyway.
Let me rotate that for you guys here.
Ah, yes. Cor and Dinar
You just gotta one up me, John. Thanks.
Cor and Dinar are a little bit farther, north.
Yeah, so you guys are currently here.
Oh,
No,
shit.
sorry.
Seven.
Here.
Yeah, 7.
What about the possibility of going to Core and getting a transportation circle?
I mean, that would be the ideal, but
Yeah.
we would have to explain why we want to go to Core. To
Yeah.
the people in Dinar.
But you all are in good standings in the Ashar, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a house.
Yeah, I am a Tribune.
Do you have a teleportation circle in your house?
I think we might actually.
There's one in the basement.
Yeah, there is.
There's one in the basement.
Yes.
If
Yeah,
we
is
can
that
go
is
to
that
your
what those weird
house-
markings are? Yeah.
Yeah, we can go to a house.
Do any of us both have teleportation circle and have checked in with that circle?
I know the spell. I can teleport, but I'm not familiar with the location. I've never been to Ashar.
About to change, buddy.
But
I've been all sorts of tours.
if we get to
week.
Ashar, can we?
Can we like talk with Hugo and or someone on that end and get the information? I don't know how teleportation works. I slept through that class.
Do I remember the school code?
Probably not. You would
Okay.
probably have had to take some time to learn that.
Well,
Um,
here's something to think about. When we get back to our house, Skull Paddle is there, and he knows how to talk to Hugo.
Yeah, that'd probably be good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The what?
Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll meet him.
Sounds
So
like
many
an
fun
upgrade.
adventures.
He can probably be like, "Yo, Hugo, come to us."
Yeah, that'd probably be good. Or at least we would figure out how to the code of how to get there. And now that I remember the map, I guess going to Ashar is actually going to be probably quicker than trying to be in Dana here and leave going north, because we'll probably still be in this zone for quite a while.
Okay, so we'll go to the Rusted Anchor. We'll get somebody who's leaving.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Wait, what kind of doors are these? Are here?
They're
Just
saloon doors.
All doors are
all
saloon doors.
tavern doors are saloon doors in this world.
Did he do this then while I was
Yes.
like?
You guys were discussing it, and Desmond wandered off. You kick the doors open, Desmond, and it is. Have you ever been to the Anchor in Superior?
No.
Okay. It's an eclectically packed place full of all manner of trinket and item in a decorative manner. There's a lot of horizontal space, and every inch of it is used with a small decorative figurine, globe, large brass diving helmet.
So it looked like my house.
Yeah.
Kind of, yes. But, like, very well organized. As you kick down the doors and say, "Oh, Captain, my Captain," you see a couple of dwarves, a halfling, all, like, sort of turn and, like, pull out daggers and point them in your direction. Slide them back into their sheets. Behind the counter, there is an elven woman wearing an eye patch, and she is cleaning a glass. She says,
Why are the glasses also squeaky?
"What can I do for you, friend?
I need a captain.
Oh my God!
You've
I
come to
run.
the right place."
Do we hear him like kick open the doors?
Almost
Or-
certainly.
I like run in after him, and I'm like, "Desmond, wait!"
Did you all run in?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm willing to pay gold.
Hold on.
Gold for ships.
Just
Captain.
I grab his nose.
He keeps talking.
I can't. Captain. And a ship worth some gold.
We have ships.
Oh, I was like,
We have ships. Where are
Ira, deal with this. I shake the nose.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
My friend. Desmond.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
Desmond, do you want to play a game?
No.
I'll come over here and we're going to play a game. Is there anyone playing cards in this fucking...
Absolutely.
Okay.
The halfling, who is sort of seated straight in over to the right, is playing cards with an elf. The dwarves, there are 3 of them. They're all sitting up at the counter near the elven bartender.
Okay. We're gonna go watch the card game.
Okay.
We're playing a card game. Nice.
Yes. You'll love it.
So I turn to the bartender and I'm like, I am sorry.
No problem. What can I get for you? Or are you guys just here to find a captain?
Well, yes. Would you happen to know if anyone here is chartered for travel between here and Ashar?
Between here and Ashar?
Yes, I can pay you if that would make it easier for you to tell me.
That's going to be tricky with the blockade.
Assume that I don't know about a blockade.
Well, then you could probably pay any of these captains, but if you were assuming that you did know about the blockade,
Uh-huh.
then you're going to want to talk to the gentleman over there playing cards.
Okay.
I'm over there playing cards.
Desmond, as you walk up to the table, you and Iris see an elven woman whose hair is pulled back in a tight ponytail. She looks very weather-beaten. She is certainly a sailor. And the halfling she's playing cards with looks a little bit younger, kind of ginger brown hair, like sort of swept back, and has sort of wide sideburns coming down the sides of his face, which sort of like fade as they begin to reach the chin. And they look up to see you sort of watching their game. They give a nod and a smile, and they continue playing.
I sit down at the table. Is there a chair open?
There is.
I sit down.
My friend here would like to spectate.
I would like to buy in. What is
buy
your going rate?
I'm not surprised.
This
in the
is a
least.
great way to curb this money thing you're doing.
Gambling. Perfect.
Perfect.
Buying to be 2 gold pieces.
All right, here is 2
Now,
gold.
what did Fenric tell
All right.
you?
Wait. What
Sorry?
was that name?
What's your name?
I'm
The
Desmond.
name you just said.
I'm
Did you just say-
Desmond.
No. I'm Desmond. You're Ira.
You fucked it up so bad. Now it sounds like you're lying.
So great.
Well, I'm convinced.
I am Ira, and I don't know what you're referring to.
No, Fenric told me I need to put in 20% more.
So we went in here.
Yes.
Do I recognize this guy?
You recognize Julius.
That is my friend. Yes, he's our traveling companion. He's a small, exotic creature.
He's teaching
Why
me.
do you
stands
look like
up
that?
and
You
just
look
stares.
so angry.
He stands up and like
What
Am
is-
I watching this
Do you
now?
have a problem?
squares up in front of you.
Am I
I
watching?
do have a problem.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, what is it? I haven't known him that long.
He's right over there. And I point at Fenric.
And am I? This is the guy she was pointing to, right?
Yes.
And I'm now watching this. Great.
They like elbow you and walk straight through the bar up to you, Fenric.
I walk up into it.
Were you paying attention to this?
I heard that bit.
Yeah, and then you just see me
I
pointing
heard
Whoop, 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 Fenric!
that. Like, you like pick your name out, and so I hear it, and I glance over, and I recognize him, and I sit there like this.
He walks up to you, Fenric, and is just standing in front of you.
Hey.
Across the face.
I take it.
God, it's his ex.
And a moment after he punches you in the face, just
And hug him.
tight
yeah.
embrace.
Yeah.
Where the hell have you been?
To hell and back. How are you?
Fine. I thought you were dead.
I was for a bit. That's a different story.
What? Who are these?
These are my traveling companions. They're
Okay.
They're
not as bad as they
this
look.
happy reunion, as you can see.
yes.
I put a silver down on the counter for the
Yeah.
lady, and I go over to this.
Hey, is there a quiet place we can talk?
Maybe like your boat.
Yeah, we can talk at the boat, I guess. Yeah, fuck it. Elise, here you go, and he throws like a gold piece on the table. You win, and he walks away. So you guys make your way out onto the street.
We should take a break for a minute. I gotta read my backstory 1 sec.
No worries.
That was kind of a joke, but kind of not.
My question.
I know. Yeah. They don't know that.
You love it. That's what I heard.
Wait, but not a halfling.
No,
No,
he was
it
a
is a
halfling.
He's
Is a halfling.
Yes.
Okay.
The lady is the
Now
elf.
that you're
The
looking
lady
at
is
them,
the elf.
yes.
Oh, okay. I was
And
like,
now that
So
you're
now
looking at
you
them,
see the
they
resemblance.
very
They look
much
exactly
look
the
like
same.
brothers.
this makes a lot of sense.
you.
Yes.
But I
This
put
one.
you
This
what?
It's the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
It's Fenric, but a pirate.
Clothing on this man that Fenric knows. Is it something I recognize?
It is a sort of somewhat weather-beaten, like salt-damaged, like duster cloak. The pants that he's wearing are like kind of tight leather, and he's wearing like a flowing white shirt underneath. And around his neck, he has a pendant, which depicts the Hammers of Maradrin seal, which is an anvil and a hammer coming out.
I remember the Maradrin.
Fennec used to dress like that too.
Yeah. God, the tight leather pants.
Oh, I still have them on.
Underneath.
Yeah. And so they don't chafe.
Yeah, because the tight leather was the thing that keeps you from
Yeah,
shaking.
it keeps those mean metal plates from chafing your
Exactly.
pockets.
There's another layer under that that's like the underwear. It's amazing.
So, like, we're going to the ship.
Tell us more about what Fenric is wearing.
As you guys...
Under his
Thong.
clothes.
We're going to the ship. And
Desmond, we're going this way. Can we go, please?
Oh,
Sorry,
I
Desmond.
guess.
You can play cards on the ship if it helps.
Yes, we'll play cards with you on the ship when we're in the boat.
When we're in the boat going to a shore, sounds great.
Yes, you've got it.
Alright.
Thank you so much for taking us to a shore. What's your name again?
Julius.
Julius
Trill.
Hey, this is Julius Trill.
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 Where have
Yeah.
I heard that
Older,
name?
yeah.
So
Younger?
if you didn't,
Twin?
if you didn't know, that's my last name too. This is my brother.
Twin, older, younger.
God, these fucking sibling
Will
revelations
you not
all the time.
This is a guess. He's my younger brother.
Younger.
Does he look older now?
Than when you saw him last, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Does he look older than me now that like
You were dead for a year?
I think he was a couple of years younger.
He doesn't look so much like more or less older than you, but he certainly looks like he has
Is he weather
been working a bit more
I mean,
of a
he works
physical
on a
job.
boat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Than
you're
when
the
you
fancy
saw him.
boy.
sea leathered.
Yeah.
You're the
Skin.
fancy boy.
I went to Paladin school.
I got a job in the trades.
Yeah.
We're your brothers.
That's what we used to do.
We're brothers. Brothers.
I pointedly do not look at Theon.
I love
Be honest.
being in such a family environment. You know, Desmond,
So-
it's so great.
I know, it's nice. It reminds me of the fact that I don't have any siblings.
Yes, it reminds me of the fact that all my family is lost.
To a giant demon.
Listen, I'll never see them again.
What are you gonna do?
Desmond pulls out the lantern and he just goes,
All alone, no one here beside me.
releases a single soul.
There's all the other ones in there. Just like, what the fuck? Dude? Wait, how sentient are those souls? We haven't really talked about it, and I've been really wondering.
None of you have really interacted with them. So.
Okay. Okay.
Bye.
As you guys,
I totally like at
Should
least a
ask
little
them
bit.
about me.
No.
as you step out of the rusty anchor,
I thought that was so good.
We step out of the bar.
oops.
Did I do it?
You did it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The streets are filled with the citizens of Duskgrave, and in the center of town, a massive block of stone sits unadorned, and you see and hear Vic Athvok, and his voice begins to ring out, amplified by divine magic. A year ago today, our people were liberated. Liberated by the dawn of a great and powerful new era, an era of peace and harmony, an era which promises to tear down the false and weak gods and raise up the new protectors of our world. Ones who will not sit by and allow its people to suffer the dealings of mad kings and false prophets. He places a hand on the block of stone. From this day forth, And by the sacrifice of the few, we will be made an unstoppable force for peace. Not just in Dinar, not just Suntari, but Almarain itself. And his eyes turn a bright electric blue, and he swings a battle axe at the block of marble. And as the axe makes contact, the stone begins to crumble, leaving a perfect statue behind. 3 figures, pulsating shadow and light. And as you recognize the visages of Baal, Bane, and Merkul, you see behind Vic, far to the west, a light. White at first, blasting upward into the sky, and then it quickly begins to shift red and blue, and tendrils of black ribbons tearing through. In the city of Heaven's Gate, the gathered faithful stand and watch as an elven cleric, dressed in black and red robes, stands in the city center. His face obscured by burns and scars, delivers an identical speech to the one that Vic Athvok just delivered. And one delivered by a representative of Heaven's Gate was made in each of the cities and villages of Dinar this night. And as he delivers the final line of the speech, the elven cleric raises his eyes to the sky, and an inferno of black fire washes over the delegates from the cities of Dinar, leaving nothing but ash. As the screams of protest and outcry wash over the city, knights and paladins from ranks around their leaders and begin to protect them in their ranked and file lines. The gathered voices across the country say in unison, you can hear all of them at once. The 12 are no more. The false gods have fallen. There shall be only 3 names in our prayers: Baal, Bane, and Merkul. The citizens of the streets begin to scream out in protest and outcry and advance. Vic paces behind his warriors who have assembled in front of him and says, if you do not believe, then you will be cleansed. We will not suffer the non-believers. Soldiers of the dead 3, purify the streets. Kismet, what's your passive perception?
10.
10? Okay. Standing next to Theon, you hear a...
No!
What do you do?
The glass. The ball jar.
Oh. Our thing. Oh shit. Oh
We
no.
all just sighed
And I
at the
can't-
same time.
I have no spells I can use.
I point at Fenric's brother. How fast can you get us on a ship and out of here? Because
Now?
if not, we're about to die, including you.
Yeah, we go.
You telling the truth?
Yeah, it's time to go.
Follow me! And he runs towards the docks.
As we're running, Theon, the jar.
He reaches in and pulls it out, and you can see there's just a hairline crack in it. But the swirling red seems to be contained.
What happens if that goes in your bag?
Big questions. Not great.
Does anyone have mending?
I do.
Can we just try to mend it? This seems like a bad idea. Don't do that.
You guys are on the boat.
Boat.
This is happening while you're running, I'm assuming.
Boat.
Floor it!
Do you need any help casting
Yeah,
off?
tell us what to do.
No, hey, Annie! And you see an elven woman step up from beneath the deck.
Do I know her?
You do not.
Okay.
What?
Just shut up.
Did you just give an NPC my name?
No, it's
Annie.
That's my name?
No, you're
No, it's
Anne.
My parents and entire family would beg to differ.
Well,
If he
Whatever
named
you say,
an
Annie.
NPC Tanny, I'd be like, okay, whatever.
okay, fine. Her name is Tanny.
Thank
You
you.
happy
Thank you.
Tanny! You see... No, actually, no.
Lenny DeStefano.
Stephanie.
Tenets.
I'll go with
Julie.
Steffi. Steffi!
Julie
This
and
just
Julius.
kept getting worse.
Karen.
Haley, spelled Hayleigh.
Oh, God. Lakeland.
She steps up. The nameless elf woman steps up on the deck. What was the name that Julius cried out? None of you can remember. Strange magics abound this night. She steps up and begins to untie the ropes which hold the boat in place, and you see another human man run up from under the decks as well. Long, sandy, blonde hair, sort of in a tangled mass running back down the back of his head. He runs up to the front of the boat with his back to you and starts pulling the ropes off, and he's like, okay, we're good up here. And they start pushing off. Sails become unfurled, and you all begin to move into the night.
Mm-hmm.
As
Hey Julius, we gotta make a we gotta make a run for Ashar if you weren't aware.
a run for
If you haven't
Ashar
gathered that yet.
through the blockades.
I don't know what a blockade looks like.
Do you think?
Big
now,
questions.
Now it's up to your discretion. Do you think we should try to go around or
Is
just
Ashar-
go elsewhere?
Ashar the end goal? Like, for where do you guys need to be?
We need to
No.
be somewhere that isn't here that we can get in contact with somebody using arcane magic.
Okay. I don't know how far out the block goes, but I guess we can figure that out as we go along.
That. Yeah.
All right. Okay, cool. Excellent. As you guys begin to go along at a fairly decent clip, kind of casting cantrips and things as you go. The hold on, I have a random PC name here for the elf woman. So let's go with Naya. Why not?
Pepis Jones.
Pepis Jones, mayor of Wienerville.
That's
Sure,
the
why
blonde
not?
guy.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Pepis Jones, Mayor of Wienerville.
I'm the post mayor. The boat takes off into the night, and after about an hour or so, you all feel your magic return to you.
Thank God. I look for the rift.
As you look back towards the continent behind you, you absolutely see the massive, much larger than the look you had at it before, rift in core, turned more tendrils of blue tearing through it than you recognize.
That rift.
I never thought I would be relieved to see it. And I am.
Julius sort of looks back at it and says, huh. That's weird. You guys hungry? Do you need food?
Oh my God, what's weird?
What have you got?
Have you not seen this before?
No, I mostly have done my sailing just along the coastline.
Oh, cool. We have a crash course for you. I volunteer, Fenric.
I would also love to hear this.
I knew this was coming, and
Are you guys hungry?
yes.
Tavon, grab some food.
This is gonna be a while.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Yeah, Desmond probably also.
yeah.
Does anyone want to play cards?
Well,
Why don't
You
we
can
just
talk and play
shuffle them
cards.
and deal them while you tell me, huh?
so do you want me to do this in character?
Give me the final summarization. Like,
So yeah, as you can see, we just got back from hell, and we were really confused as to why the rift wasn't there, and turns out it was, but they were hiding it, and a bunch of none of their magic worked, which was kind of scary, and yeah, now Dinar is
I
compromised.
do like a thumbs up and it has a little flame on the end of it.
Yeah, so as you can see, I don't work for the Dinar Paladins anymore, and it's been a while, and now they're evil.
okay. Okay.
So that's
I do a little jazz hands behind Fenric.
Tavon, why don't you bring... He, like, stomps on the floorboards. And, the...
Does swords shoot up under the...
Yeah. He stomps on the floor, and you hear the voice. Oh, sorry. And the human comes up, gentleman comes upstairs, kind of stepping into the brazier of light on the ship's deck that you've all been speaking in, carrying a large tray. Kismet, Roland, Fenric,
Oh God.
you recognize the face of Lord Othis. And that's where we're gonna end it tonight. Bum, bum, bum.
Otis.
Milo!
Julie and Julius. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
What did he call him?
Tavon.
Tavon.
Aaron.
We'll be back on Monday with the continuation of Exploring Eberron at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
And we'll have a guest.
And we'll have a...
Not on
Monday.
Eberron.
Oh, not on
No.
Eberron, but next Thursday.
Yeah,
That's
next
what
Thursday,
I
yeah.
got too excited.
Next
I jumped
Thursday.
the
Is
gun.
Kendall on the boat with us? Boat.
We're not, she's not
that
going in the
Annie, not
water.
I don't know Kendall, but I hope they're the mayor of Wienerville.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, she definitely is. She'd be honored.
She will not be a boat crew person.
Yeah, she definitely won't.
I will let her know where she will be picking up with you guys.
A very quick stop at Wienerville.
Yeah. Boop 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 boop. See you Monday. Have a nice weekend.
So
Bye.
fucking mad.